She do the most off mimosas, but that brings us closer. The drink's taking over. We ain't thinking sober. She all in her feelings. She one in a million. Couple shots got me on one. She talking about a vacation. Sipping on mimosas. We can hang tough cause you know that brunch is on me. Sipping on mimosas. Feeling real good cause you know we about to party. I'll get you right. Then we'll slide. We can head straight to the crib. I know you wanna see how I live, girl. I'll get you right. Then we'll slide. We can head straight to the crib.
What it do, everybody, and welcome to a Brunch of Culture. I'm your host from the West Coast, F from IE, along with the fam bam, Terry Green.
What's the deal?
We got a special co-host, my brother, Commerce.
What it do?
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Remo Red.
Hey, what's going on with y'all?
B. Lamont.
Oh, yes, I'm back, baby. What's
He
up?
back in the building. And a special guest, Grammy Award winner, my guy, VVSOG in the building. Let's go.
You already know what it is.
That's the fam right there.
That's a hell of an intro.
That's what's up.
You did that,
Appreciate you, bro. Grind till we rich CEO,
Come on, man.
Okay,
Shannon Sharp.
Appreciate you.
I know what time it is.
Appreciate y'all pulling up to the
appreciate
table,
y'all,
man.
man.
Today we got grits and chicken. My boy, he wanted the grits and he's smacking the chicken right now.
Man, they delivered too, man. Y'all delivered, man. They got the season on the grits and all that. Didn't even need no sugar today.
I put syrup on mine.
Straight in.
He put syrup on everything.
You put syrup on your grits?
Oh, everything.
Syrup on mine.
Oh shit, I forgot that.
Everything.
This a always conversation with him. He put syrup on everything.
Everything.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
It's on my biscuits, on my bacon, turkey bacon.
On my lasagna.
My lasagna.
That's crazy. Oh, you know, eat lasagna.
I don't even eat lasagna.
We
Got
missing
syrup
one.
on it, you do.
We missing one co-host today. Shout out to CC. She couldn't be here with us, but we got my brother with the same mother.
Yeah, right.
Popping up,
Same
turning
mother
up with
and
us.
daddy.
Turning up with us, man. Appreciate you guys pulling up to the table today. We got some biscuits. Also, we got some good stuff, man. But we want to tap into VVSOG. Taking your time, coming to the table, man. Giving us some good information that we about to dig into right now. Yeah. Everybody feeling they face, you know what I'm saying? Because the food is good. But we wanna tap into you real quick, man. See where you from and how you got started in the industry.
Man, I'm from South Central Los Angeles, man. Born and raised, you heard me.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, as far as the industry, you know, I grew up around music my whole life. You know, mom's with the records. You know, pops had a studio in the house our whole life. You know, so I learned about the equipment and I learned about just sounds. You know, sounds. Oldies give you a sense of sounds.
It does.
And you going into this modernized music, you know, it's kind of it's less sounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up off of sounds and just, you know, instruments and just hearing different vibes. My pops being a producer, you know, I used to watch him make the beats. We used to rap. You know, we got stuff on 8-ats. You know, we got stuff on tapes, like old, like he got crates, you know, shit that we used to record, put the tape over the, you know, the holes. And
Yeah.
So I've been doing this, you know, we've been around music for a while, you know. So when I got, you know, older and started really understanding, you know, the direction, shout out to my cousin 211, you know, when he got signed to Jeezy, he pretty much came and got me, you know, like, look, man, shit, we signed. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? You feel me? And from there, that's when I, you know, I didn't really know what the titles were. Mm-hmm. You know, I just know I'm going to do whatever I got to do, you know. But at the end of the day, when I look back, you know, I was marketing, advertising, promotion, you know, road manager, just doing whatever it takes for whatever the task is at the time. You know, so I learned a lot from that run and then went on to working with Joe Moses. And shout out to Joe Moses, the whole AOB, you know, shout out to Twist Money, OTP, Damo, you know, Mills, like the whole structure, like, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Big Bucket, you feel me? My Uncle Bistro, though, you know, actually gave me a lot of industry resources. You know, he was kind of like the first person that gave me a cell phone and was like, look, man, you keep talking about this music, take my phone, man. He let me call everybody, whoever I wanted to call. And that's how I got my first Rolodex up, you know. So shout out to my old head, man, Uncle Bistro, man, you know. Major figure out here. He managed Cool G Rap, Rakim, you know, Aaron Hall, Mac 10, you know. So he had his hands in a lot of, like, the industry before. This is pre-Instagram. This is when you had to be there, you feel me? So
outside.
yeah, so he introduced me to Suge Knight, you know what I mean? And Suge Knight ended up mentoring me, you know, giving me a lot of information and game on this industry. And I think Suge Knight gave me my most livable quote when it comes to music or the entertainment. And he basically taught me build a brand because artists come and go. You feel me? And took me a few years to kind of grasp that, but fast forward.
Hold on, before you fast forward, how old were you when all that happened? At least like the introduction to Suge.
Suge, that era, I probably was 23, 24.
Oh, yeah, young man.
Yeah, I was still young. Before music, though, I was already an entrepreneur. Like I was like one of the first young, you know, people that had stores in L.A. Shout out to my old head Neil. You feel me? Neil's Place on Manchester and Western in L.A. is like a historical spot.
Yep.
You know, he taught me how to work on phones, and I used to sell ringtones. I ended up making my first.
Damn, I remember them days.
That was back in the day.
Yeah, I made my first $1 million selling dollar ringtones. We was
First meal.
Yeah, we was the first ones that started dollar ringtones back in the day. You feel me? On Manchester and Western, it's all documented history. You feel me? So
Wow.
yeah, for me, just working on cell phones, selling, you know, any and everything I can get my hands on, and then transitioning to music. I always had an entrepreneur in me before I even knew what that word was as a kid. I'm cutting grass.
Just hustling.
You feel me? I'm collecting precious metals, which some people call them cans. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? I'm collecting precious metals. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Let the record reflect.
You getting some money, man. You know what I mean? Washing cars. So I done pretty much sold everything, from, you know what I mean, from you know what I mean, Peter Popcorn, man, you feel me, and everything in between, man. Detailed businesses, cell phone shops, clothing stores, and when it got to like Grind to Be Rich, I had stores on, you know, in different hoods, from Hoovers to the different hoods, man, to the A-Trays, to the neighborhoods, to the Inglewood.
I wasn't tripping.
We done been all around.
Y'all was next to the neighborhoods too.
We was that store been. We didn't have.
Y'all had one in the corner.
Where?
The big old Grind to Be Rich sign. Where was that at?
Man, that's on Florence and Western. Historical. We made history right there. Come on, man. We had 4 or 5 shops in that corner.
I
right
seen
there.
your live performance on there.
Yeah, that was for my birthday,
Bro,
man.
I tell you, I went
my
to
wife threw me
digging,
a
bro.
party. I had my boy, the sheriff that come out with the drums on the Yeah, I did a whole concert on Florence and Western, bro.
How old was you when you started rapping?
Oh, shit, I was a kid when I started rapping, bro.
Wow.
But putting out music is like kind of two different things. Because a lot of people rap, you know. But we actually rapped and we was recording because my pops had a studio. Shout out to my pops, you feel me? Yeah. He had a studio in the house, man. I was with him when he was trying to buy equipment. I'll never forget, we went to the pawn shop to go get some equipment, and there was a dude coming out the pawn shop, and I guess they wouldn't buy it. And then my pop like, how much you want for that? You know, I think he gave him like $100 or something for an 8-track. My pops, he still got the ADAT machine, the 8 MPC 80, I think. MPC 80. MPC 80.
But you gotta know about
It's
that.
not too.
It might be the MPC 60 or something.
No, it's an 8 on it for
80?
sure, bro. It's a blue,
saying
big
it
ass
ain't
blue
now.
box, bro. And he got the pads on it, but he got the 2000, the 4000. But he started with the MPC like the first one, like
Damn.
you feel me? And he still got it. You know what I'm saying? He still got
Classic.
it. Yeah, so I watched him build up studio. I watched him wire up everything, learn everything. You feel me? And we used to just be right there, you know, learning from him. Man, until I wanted to get more, and I went to LA recording school for a minute.
Oh, that's what's up.
In
Did
Hollywood.
you like LA recording school?
I like the network.
That's what everybody say it's the network.
You know, I was kind of like me with school. I'm like this. I have a topic that I want to learn, and when I learn that topipic, I'm gone. Like that's gonna be my last day.
Yeah.
So when I learn how to, you know, my signal chain flow, you know, EQ, compressor, EQ.
Okay.
I'm out.
I'm gone.
So you can mix too then. You can
I
engineer.
can mix other people's vocals, bro. I can engineer. Let's say engineer.
Okay.
That's mixing is separate.
That's bro right here.
Engineering is is getting a quality vocal, nothing in the red. You heard me? Yeah, I'm great at that. And other people vocals, I can get a nice. I can get you to about 70, 75.
Real fast too, bro. That you heard me. Where that come from? Like,
Man, listen, bro. Just
I
think
thought you
about
was
it like
from the
this.
South
Let's
for a
think
minute.
about it like this. Let's keep it clean, bro.
okay,
I guarantee you, all y'all grannies is from the South, bro.
Mississippi.
Alabama.
So we not from
Louisiana,
We're not from
Texas.
California,
Right,
bro.
right,
We just landed here.
right,
You heard me?
right.
How you know that?
Because I do my history. Like it's not.
Right.
You feel me? Like this was California was a land.
Everybody
California
migrated
was
to
a
it.
land that was paved with gold.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, you know, I got uncles that they didn't, the army, they, you know, AWOL, all that, brought their business out here.
Same here,
You
yeah.
feel me? So, all the, you know, like a lot of people that really know their history about LA, you know, the 30s, the East Side, all that was Broadway. That was like balling. Like, you
All
know,
white.
all them big houses by USC, it was
Yep.
all black people.
Exactly.
Adams, all my people from Adams, Raymond, all that down
From the
there.
60s, yeah.
30s, it was all rich black people. You feel me? Like literally. So
Before.
they came here. Well, my people came here in my mom was born in 60. So let's say the late 50s.
Yep.
You feel me? So by 60, you know, we out here popping. We got
sound about right.
black people got businesses. You know, everything
Flourishing.
going
Yeah.
on.
My grandma came out here in the 40s.
Yeah.
to watch,
So,
yeah.
you know, shit, my mom was like, you know, one of the first generations of schools integrating with each other, you know?
Yep.
She used to get bused to a different neighborhood to go to a white school. You feel me?
Our
So-
mom and dad too, yeah. They
Yeah.
used to get bused to North Hollywood,
North
from
Hollywood.
Watts.
Yeah, but they was projects though.
Yeah.
They was like, when I say projects, I mean like scientific projects type shit.
Yeah.
Where the-
Scientific projects,
No
yep,
facts.
exactly. No,
the white
facts.
people was really looking at them like, ooh, type
Science
shit.
experiment.
You feel
Exactly.
me? Like
Touching
this.
their hair and shit like.
No,
touching
facts.
their
This
hairs,
shit like,
yep.
like to keep it real. Like my mom, when I'm hearing her talk about this shit, I'm like, wait,
It's
hold on.
perfect. Nigga,
I'm
this
like,
Black
I'm
History
like, hold
Month.
on.
And it's
This
like,
perfect right
and it's
here.
like that wasn't that long ago either.
Listen,
Like, my mom
listen,
went
bro.
through that.
When I heard my mom tell it, listen, I'm gonna tell you this how I know what date it was. I want to say April 4th, right? Because that's my mom's anniversary. But then I remember she said this was Martin Luther King day he got killed anniversary. Somebody fact check that for it. Pop fact check. April 5th. So it was all right. So listen. So April 5th, I'm asking my mom. I'm like, okay. Back then, was Martin Luther King, was it big then? Because it's, you know, it's hypothetically big now.
Right.
Was it big then?
Yeah, they
You
said
feel
it
me?
was
And that's how I
huge.
remember for sure we
Right.
got into that conversation for her, you know, let me know. Like, she's like, yeah, I was 8 years old, so it happened in 68. Fact check that.
68. Yep.
I'm saying I remember this conversation because this is my first
Mm-hmm.
time my mom telling me that she was on the first generation of integrated school. My mom went to Vermont Elementary School. That was like in the 20s off of Vermont somewhere. But then she had to get bused to, you feel me, to the other school. And
Right.
it was, I'm gonna just say it's a traumatic situation. I'm not gonna get into the details of what she talked to me about because I wouldn't do that. But that's her story, you feel me? But I felt it in my soul and it made me like appreciate how far I've came and only to want to go further. My granny had a seventh grade education because the white people burned her school down. It wasn't because she didn't want to. You know what I mean? She ended up buying a house out here, you feel me?
Right.
Thriving, doing her thing, you feel
Seventh
me?
grade education though.
Yeah,
Doing that.
because the school burned down, not by choice.
Exactly. Wow.
But I'm tripping off. She
Seventh
stopped
grade
at seventh
education.
grade, but she still figured it
Still
out.
made it to California,
Right.
still got a job, still
Right.
ended up buying a real estate, still ended up, you
That
know,
was all our elders.
still ended up, my mom's ended
That's
up.
where your
all our
entrepreneurship come from then.
It's somewhere in me.
It's
you know?
in the blood.
My uncle, my uncle Charlie, rest in peace, my uncle Charlie, he used to go pick up the oil from the old restaurants, you know. He had a truck with a lift gate on the back. He used to get barrels of oil, go pick them up from the restaurants, you feel me? My other uncle
He doing
used
this
to
in
run
California?
That's what they came out here to do.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that was out
big,
here.
That's a big business right now.
He lived off of Central somewhere, like you feel me. Like they used to live. My uncle used to run a bookie joint. Rest in peace. You feel me? All my uncles and people was like they was
Bro, that
hustling.
was in your blood,
Man,
bro.
they came out here to get money, bro.
Right.
That's the difference of like
Change their life.
and that's where I feel like the disconnect from our culture is because we kind of leave our people left behind.
Yeah.
Because the goal was to come out here, get money, and send it back like the other cultures do. The other
Yep,
cultures,
exactly.
when they make it out here, whether it's paperwork or not, it don't
throw it
matter.
back
We
out.
not. That's not the topic. The topic is when you get to America,
Right.
go get the money and send it back.
Right back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Asians, the Indians,
So
the
we
Mexicans, they all do the same.
We're supposed to
thing.
come to California, get the money, and kind of send it back. So when I go to Mississippi, certain places, and I see how kind of back they are, and I'm lacing them with, you know, hey, man, why y'all ain't doing this, doing that? Right. I learned this over the last 5 years that we kind of missed the goal of why we out here.
Why do you think that is?
Because we got spoiled.
You got spoiled.
When you woke up, you didn't have the problems that worrying about a slave master or somebody coming to kidnap you, or you can't look at this woman or this. We never experienced that.
Right.
And plus, a lot of in our demographic, our age range, drugs and gangs killed the information.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think it was manipulation as well? Like why we got that disconnection?
Yeah, because you got to think about, you know, everything is like 20, 30-year plans.
Exactly.
So when you look at the drugs, when you look at the gangs, okay, think about it like this. The same people that govern the streets govern the jails, right?
Yeah.
So why people get beefing in the streets but get along in jail?
That part.
It's all a game. You got caught up in the game. So with that, you missed the information. You missed the information of what the goal is. Why did your granny come out here? Why did your uncle come out here? What was they running from? Who's still back there? Most of us still probably we own land and don't even know it.
Yeah, right. That part.
Because how would you know? If your granny died and you don't know where her paperwork is, how would you know you own land? You won't know.
Lost documentation.
You will never know. So now it's a term for it, but you know, they could take the land if somebody leave it too long without doing this, paying
Adverse possession.
taxes.
That to
Yeah,
my
adverse
aunt.
possession,
They did that to my aunt in recent.
Yeah, so I just feel like, you know, with the
That's crazy.
If we lose 20, all right, let's not even worry about the time we lost on slavery. I don't even talk to my kids about that. But let's talk about the gangs and the drugs. That's what we can visibly identify that's still affecting us right now.
Still to this day.
We missed the whole mission.
Right.
We missed it. We just the pandemic barely boosting us back to where we, you know, kind of getting ourselves back together. You feel me? Barely. You feel me? But
So it sounds like your cultural influences were like the people that were the people that were like around you. You know what I mean?
for
So
sure.
I was with it being Black History Month. Shout out to Black History Month.
Nah,
We at the
yeah,
end
facts.
end of the year. I mean end of the month. But you know, it sounded like the people that were around you was more of the cultural influences than the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X's.
for sure. Listen, bro.
You know what I mean?
Nobody gonna like what I'm about to say right now.
I would
Say it
We're gonna
though.
appreciate it. We're gonna
Listen,
appreciate it
fam.
for sure.
In my opinion, Martin Luther King messed us up.
Yeah. I agree.
Integration
Elaborate-
ISIS.
elaborate on that.
He was good.
Elaborate.
This for me asking multiple older people, bro.
I feel the same way.
They said we was good before they.
Right.
We didn't need to work with these. And it's no disrespect to other race because it's what it is. But from my understanding, and it's gonna be certain people that agree or disagree, but this you can only ask people that's in their 70s. You can't ask nobody that's wasn't effective. So everything else is opinion based.
Right.
Well, I mean, let the FBI tell it Martin Luther King was a CIA agent. I mean, so what does that tell you? You know, he was here to influence and manipulate the black culture to lead us a certain
But
way.
it's a lot of people like that out here right now.
Right? True, exactly.
So
It's a lot
it's-
of sleepers. They call them sleeper cells. Yeah.
Listen, fam, we was good before we got.
We were.
Let's work together.
Right.
That's a trick,
100%,
bro.
yep.
And it reminded me kind of like of the movie Sinners. If y'all seen that,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
Yeah,
Beautiful.
It's
Great
like
movie.
metaphors. You was
Great
watching it
movie.
last night. It's like,
Nigga, I watch that movie all the time.
can I come in?
Bro, we seen it
Right.
together.
Can I come in?
Nah.
And what they do? Let them
People
in.
missed that in that movie though.
Man, that
They
was
missed
the
that.
most
Hey, but
important
hey,
part.
I'm gonna tell y'all
me?
something too that was crazy. A little part that like go over people's head. We didn't let them in though.
See,
Some
that,
people-
That's something else.
Okay,
That's something else.
Okay.
We gotta do that later. Y'all can do that later.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I need
No,
to-
I just wanted to.
later.
No, I want to know who let
No,
him in.
because
The white lady let him in.
Yeah.
Because she thought she was bigger than the program.
Right.
And they told her,
Right.
leave them or let them people stay outside.
Right.
Right.
But she felt like she could control the situation and got everybody compromised.
Louis.
That's what happened to the music.
They was cool with her.
But if you think about it, that's about music too. It's like a lot of different layers to that.
Right.
So I was talking to my son because I'm like, "What's your favorite movie?" He said, "Sinners." Okay, let's watch. We watched it last night, right? Literally
Cold.
last night.
I know he
So
cold too.
we talking about it. We busting it down, and I'm like, okay. I'm telling him like that's kind of the storyline of what they say with blues and rock and roll. That. Think about it. They
took
said
it from us.
They said they took.
They
and
took
if
it
you
from
think
us.
when he was in the water, he said, "All your music gonna be mine. You gonna
Yeah.
you
Right.
gonna sing it to my people."
Right.
So that's kind of, I just thought about rock and roll, and when he said that in blues, because it's like they took the blues songs and made them rock and roll, and then the blues singers, you never heard of them. You just know like the big rock and roll people, and that seemed like that's the beginning invention of that sound, but it was Chuck Berry's and all these different people.
Lil Richard.
So even when you watch some of those,
so many people on.
Yeah, when we watch some of those movies, they got songs that the rock and roll artists had the same song on the radio, while the black person had the blues song. They made a rock and roll song. They eat this on the radio, and this dude made the song. So
and
it's
they
like
getting all the chili off of it.
yeah. So it's like kind of deep. Like I was telling my son, I would like to sit down with like the writers. I was just telling that shit last night, just so I can kind of ask them the metaphors of where was the certain scenes, like it meant something different. You got to figure it out. But they, you feel me? When he started playing it, and they showing all these different genres of
evolution
music, and it's showing you like,
oh, that was the cold.
you know what I mean? It was like opening up the gate, which the daddy told him like, look, man, that's the devil. You opening up a gate.
Yeah.
And if you think about what Kanye West be saying, right? He be talking about how certain 808s is frequencies, and it bring your morale down.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot. It's deep, bro.
Do you feel like it's
I kind of went left, but
Nah, you went right.
bro.
Yeah, no, you went great.
you feel like it's gatekeepers in the
appreciated.
music industry still to this day?
Well, you gotta think about it like this, bro. Let's just put it on the street level, right? If I got a product, right, and I'm control the market, and then you come up with a product, and now you able to sell it, wouldn't I try to make your product seem like it ain't what it is?
Exactly.
Okay, now if you want to sell my product, wouldn't I give you a hard time to sell my product because I'm already good?
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
Same
bro.
stuff.
It's like, okay, yeah, still gatekeepers is everywhere, but it's getting less and less when social media came out, because it's like I can hear you say your version of it now.
Right now.
I don't need you to tell this person to say your version of your story.
Right.
In
Now,
real time.
now your only job is to get your voice out to the people, but you have a way to do it.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
They still control it with the radio. It's
Right.
like, come on, bro. It's like if a song is good, it's good, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That don't mean it's gonna get played on the radio.
Exactly. Right.
So that's a gatekeeper right there. Like, is y'all job to play good songs, or is y'all job to run up these marketing dollars off of the songs that's attached to a budget?
That part.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, gatekeeper's gonna be in every field you think. That's like going to out of town. You got a sack. You can't just go on a nigga hood and start selling no weed or no work. That's a gatekeeper.
Right.
Well, hey, bro, this house was for rent. I rented it out with my money.
Right.
I can't do what I want to do in this house. No, you cannot. That's a gatekeeper, right?
Why do you think it's like that? A crab in a barrel type
That's
mentality
not crab
for
in the
art-
barrel,
for
bro.
our
Because
culture, though?
no, fam.
Yeah, that's like a
No,
cook.
it's not.
A cook don't give away
This
his
my
recipe.
opinion.
That's not crab in a barrel because
No,
it's
'cause you
not
didn't
the same.
create that
You didn't create
market,
it.
bro.
It ain't coming from you.
You
and
trying to
then
jump
getting
into
out.
something somebody else created, bro.
Already built.
A crab in a bucket is something that, like, if you create it, then you can control it. That's like the real estate.
You don't control the music industry, though.
Because you didn't create it.
We did. We created our own sound.
No,
created-
you
we
created the
created
music. You
Not
didn't
the
create the business,
not the
bro.
infrastructure.
You didn't
So
create
the
the
structure.
business.
What we was talking
The
about
structure.
earlier.
We created the music. Tap dancing. But we didn't create the business, bro.
No, which is 90%.
So after we created after we got the business, why didn't we move forward with
We
us?
didn't know how.
Because it's already created.
Yeah, 'cause they
It's
got a
already
check.
monopolized,
Somebody
bro.
come with you with a check, it's a wrap.
You seeing this? This is 50 years later. It's only getting infiltrated right now. In 50 years, bro.
And we always being watched to see what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Because we the culture.
Studied.
Hispanic-
I'm just
Hispanics
saying
as well, and it's
too
like
much
how we
money-
cap-
It was
how
too
we
much money being
capitalize.
made, bro, for you to think overnight that somebody just going, man, this is grandfather,
Right.
I get
great
it.
grandfather.
I get it.
Like somebody created this way to sit back and say, all right, I'm gonna eat off your talent, and my kids gonna do it too.
Of your talent.
Like it's taking us 50. They say hip hop been around for 50 years.
Right.
So now we just seeing 50 years later where it's unraveling, where you don't need that machine.
And everybody's more so independent, but everybody's catching on to like what's going on.
Yeah,
type
they
shit.
caught on. It's
But then
public
you still-
notice.
It's like you still can't get that. You still need that
Machine.
that
'cause
machine
they
behind
so far
you.
advanced.
You still gotta. Yeah, you can only get so far. You see what LaRussell just
They
did.
spent a lot of money.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
what I was
exactly.
a lot of money.
Perfect
Yeah.
example.
To create
Yeah,
that
so-
machine, bro.
Exactly.
They spent a lot of money to create it, and it's like, you know, and I feel like we just missed another wave with the tech and the AI because we didn't really get in front of it.
Right. Why
So
do we think we don't?
if
we
you don't
invest like
create
that?
it, you
Right.
can't control it. Because
But can we reinvest though to continue the motion of what we want to do? Because I feel like we've been in this so long, we've been doing this so long. Why don't we have a black fund? You know what I mean? Where
But
everybody.
That's just like Black
but
Wall
the
Street.
question
When we
is-
had the Black Wall Street, they tore that down as well. Anything that we do have, they're gonna tear it down.
But right now in 2026,
They own everything, lock, stock, and barrel.
I
and
get
you,
it.
You
I get
gotta
it,
you
but-
gotta imagine how long it's gonna take for us to get.
we ain't got number time.
We got time, but it's the
Nah.
pass. It's the pass
the
down over
information is
generations that's
dying,
gonna keep
yeah.
us locked in.
Yeah, it's the information that's done.
We already don't stick together.
That's the
we
problem,
trying. Yeah, that is
That's
the
the
problem.
problem.
That's the problem.
We trying, but at the same time, like, them. We gonna say the other race. They seem to stick together, and you know what I mean. We just don't do that.
They don't seem to, bro. They do.
They have
Oh yeah,
it's a
yeah,
system.
that part.
All-
Yeah.
All of this
All right,
is
so
it's a
and
system.
think
put
about
in
it like
place.
this, right? Okay, let me give another example. You see how big LaRussell got, right?
Right.
As an independent, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How long do you think it take to build another LaRussell?
Years.
They got him.
Yeah.
So we got to go on to the next one.
It's gonna take half a
He's
century.
He's signed.
Right.
So where's you can't. He's in the system now. We don't know how long that. And I congratulate Russell. Like I bought his album. I fuck with him. I rock
Yeah,
with
he
him.
dope. He dope.
He's saying it out his own mouth. Like, look, man, I rock with y'all. I got my own family to feed. I'm going to the next level. I'm not about to stay right here because you got to think the same people who you trying to help is hurting you.
How do you feel though about him speaking and just promoting like I want to be independent, all you artists independent, and then to get signed? You think that is like a conflict of interest?
I don't
with
feel
him?
no way because I don't.
Well,
Shit,
you
what
think
he eat.
anybody else should feel
You
some type of
can't
way?
feel
I
no
don't
way
think-
about what a next man do to
Person
feed
does.
their family. That's ludicrous,
No,
bro.
100%,
And
yeah.
he could be selling bubble
Nah,
gum.
I'm talking as far as like the wholesome of fans. Like you thinking?
Fam, listen to what I'm saying.
Fans, they
If
don't
somebody
get
wake up every day, fam, and make they sacrifice with they 24 hours in a day,
Yep.
even a fan, you only consuming what you want to consume.
Exactly.
You have a right not to consume that. So if you're not congratulating a person that's making the best decision for himself, bro, don't consume it.
Exactly.
it. But
But
then,
don't criticize what he's doing for himself
What he built.
to benefit him and his team, bro. I just personally never could have an opinion about that. I can
Yeah.
only either congratulate it or say, look, I don't agree with that. I'm gonna move this way. But I agree with him. Listen,
Making that next step
He
for his
gave
family.
us every. What else?
gave
It's
you
like,
the
what
sauce.
more do you want from me?
That part.
I'm giving y'all
He
everything.
like, I gotta go
gave
get
you
it.
the
I gave y'all
sauce.
everything. I gave y'all the blueprint of how I made
so
it.
I don't think he's wrong because if you really follow Russell and really paid attention to what he said and really followed him, he always said, "Yeah, I'm independent right now because ain't nobody really meeting what I want, what I'm looking
been
for."
sitting down
And
with
he
labels.
always said,
Makes sense.
"I'm going to be looking for a partnership that's fair,
Beneficial
that's
for me,
beneficial for me."
100%.
How long
and
ago
them."
was his first meeting with them, B? With Rock Nation? How long ago was
2
that?
years,
I think like
probably.
2-3 years ago.
But
So
what
it
if-
wasn't
what
like
if-
he wasn't
but
trying
what if
already.
he
He
woke
was
up
already
and
trying.
changed his mind, bro? What if he wasn't? What if he was saying, I ain't gonna never sign, and then he signed? What if he was?
Or the deal wasn't. The deal probably just wasn't worked out 2-3 years ago, like how he
I mean, it
wanted
wasn't.
to.
It wasn't.
And now they worked it out how he
How he wanted
imagined
to.
it.
Like I said, he's always said, I'm
Bro,
going
already
to be
broke
looking
it.
for a partner. So it's
Yeah.
like, now that he found a partner, y'all ain't been paying attention to what he's been saying.
Yeah.
If y'all saying, if y'all thinking that, oh yeah, he's supposed to be independent for the rest of his life,
And he just
y'all
randomly
missed
did
it
this,
years
yeah.
ago when he said, I'm looking for a partner for me to help build what I'm building. He built what he built and he got it to his highest state. So now that everybody's seeing the value in what he did, now he found his partner. So with people having all these opinions, it's crazy to me because
Does
like,
anybody
what
know
did-
the details of his contract?
How would you
I
know?
don't think nobody gonna do it.
How
Like,
would
you know,
you-
like it's
How-
public information.
Man,
Mo.
hell no,
That's just
bro.
not public information.
They're never gonna
Definitely
tell
not.
you nothing
Nah.
that they.
Definitely not.
They gonna tell him don't even say everything of what it is.
But why would you? Because now you create a marker that you shouldn't even want to create.
Exactly.
Right, for
Oh,
yourself.
I got 100 million. Oh, I got 10 million. Or I got 200,000. I mean, I just feel like that. One thing I love about being a man is I can wake up tomorrow and make any decision. And it don't matter what nobody think about it.
Right.
That's a man.
Exactly.
So I mean, we could. It's cool barbershop talk,
Right.
but at the end of the day, it really don't affect you.
Yeah.
Right.
It really don't change his deal. It's like learn from it, bro, or don't, and keep dropping music. I don't know.
when you got your first Grammy, let's talk about that.
I only got one, bro.
Wait.
Hey, he's saying first because he know you getting more. That's why.
Hey, you gotta speak it to existence.
But that's skipping,
That's
though.
fire.
That's
though.
love.
Because
But
before his Grammy, bro was rapping himself first.
that's what I'm getting at. Right.
Like you say, locked in with 211. Like it's more before that. So
Nah, for sure. It's a journey. It's
you know, like-
management, it's marketing, it's advertising, it's promotion, it's management, and it's music, and then it's it's writing. You feel me?
Anything changed after you got the Grammy with your life and lifestyle and people trying to get to you
Opportunities.
more?
I mean, you know, that's something that go in your name and it stay there forever, man. Shout out to Rockstar, you feel me? You know, it's,
Hey, Rockstar.
you know, certain things that's attached to your name. You know, I can literally say Google me now. It's a difference.
Right,
you
right,
feel me? I don't
right.
gotta talk. I don't gotta convince you. You know, what I'm saying?
right.
Google me. It's there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
I mean, that's kind of the difference. You know, of course, you know, we get money. You know, mailbox money coming in. You feel me? And it's just for me. Okay, this is the biggest part of me. For me personally, you know, we've been getting money, so that's not.
Wait, but then I mean, since we own
No,
that
go ahead,
now,
go ahead.
who was the Grammy for though?
It was for Chris Brown, 11/11 album.
Nigga, what?
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got 5
One of
writers
the
credits
biggest,
on the album.
if not the biggest artist in the game.
Yeah, living
for
right
sure.
now. Yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
Yep. Shout out to my boy Twin. You
Since
feel
we
me?
talking about the
And shout out
Grammy-
to Rockstar because you know you got to think about it like, you know, it's a lot of. It goes back to that gatekeeper situation to where
Right.
you got some people that gatekeep and then you got some people that don't. You got some people that's open to saying, look, man, you got great ideas too, man. Come sit down with us. Let's create. You feel me? That's how these opportunities come about. You know what I mean? But you got some people that feel like, you know, I got the plug, man. There's you know, y'all stay over there.
Right.
So, but I want to answer that question about the impact. The biggest impact to me was like my parents, like, you know, because with this industry, it's like
Right.
a lot of people don't see, like your win don't reflect the person that's not in the music industry because they don't understand certain levels of what's accomplishment. They don't know. Only accomplishment is radio or, you know what I'm saying, you on TV or
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
that's a public notice, bro.
Right, that's a public, right? Exactly.
Moms and pops know this real.
Right,
It's
they
not,
see me on the
I gotta
TV,
try to
right?
convince you like, hey, I'm about to go do this and do that and this goes. No.
Mama, I made it.
Yeah, so you know, it's certain milestones in the music industry that my parents is like, you know, they recognize without me having to explain it.
Right.
You know, so, and that's one of them. That's the biggest, the top one.
That's
Right.
beautiful.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I appreciate that the most out of anything else that you know, and
Yeah, that's genuine
That
right
shows
there.
your character, man. For
that's
you to
major,
bring
bro.
up your-
That's
your
major,
parents.
man. And I
Right.
still got my publishing checks going to my mom's house, so that you know they see them every time.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
hard.
I make sure
That's
they.
dope.
That's something that you know. Well, I'm saying it now on camera. She might hear it now. But,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Like, let
make
me look in the mailbox and see what it's at.
that's motivation, bro. You feel me?
Yes.
Because you know, just you know, when your parents, for me, I always care about how they feel about me. So when they can see me doing something positive and know I'm not just out here, you know,
Playing.
because music wasn't something that's like guaranteed. You know, like
Right.
you know, you better go get a job, boy. Goddamn.
Right,
What
they
you
pay
Man,
the
my
doing?
dad done bucked so many times over
Man, I'm about to
music,
drop
bro.
this mixtape, bro.
Man.
So yeah, man. But I think it's just, you know, it's been a good journey. You know, I'd had a lot of successful moments in my career. You feel me? Yeah.
So what about you as an artist? Like, what's up with VVSOG himself?
I just do a lot of writing, recording, man, and you know, for me personally, honest, I just kind of like the window is not there for me right now. This moment, I got a lot of records ready, getting mixed, shit ready in the computer. I record almost every other day. But just for me getting pennies on the dollar don't sit right with me, bro. For my music,
That is the realest
you know what I'm
shit,
saying?
bro.
Like
This man just said
I
the
dropped,
window ain't there for me right now. That's some real shit right there.
Like my last project, Bet on Yourself. You know, I did pre-releases where I let people pay me whatever they wanted, and I feel like that was kind of good. I made enough, not enough, but I made the value was more than putting up on streaming sites first. So, you know, I think the direct consumer way is for sure a great way.
That's the way to go.
But for me, like just, you know, putting music up, just shooting darts in the dark and all that shit, you know. And then another thing is like me having so much stuff going on, a lot of artists don't really prosper on the West Coast because we're not in the urban market. You feel me? This is a top 40 market. You feel me? So you can push this shit all day. You feel me? If you're not moving, going to the South, man, and doing certain things, you kind of spinning your wheels. I don't give a damn how much money you got. You feel me? The proof is in the pudding of the artist.
Yeah.
The conversation is, well, we don't make it past Arizona.
And that's like
in a-
03 Greedo. He didn't get big until he went to Atlanta and blew up out there. And then
That's
he brought
an
his
urban
music
market,
back.
bro.
Exactly. Yep.
You could name any artist and I could tell you why or what.
Went
Just
to the
because
South or the East Coast.
it's the industry is the industry. So you can't recreate this shit. Of course you can get a viral TikTok moment and get booked for some shows, but you gonna max out here for, you know, X amount of dollars. You're not getting to 30, 40,000 if you sit out here on the West Coast. So that means you can't pay your team.
Yeah.
If you making 5,000, 10,000, man, you got DJ, hype man, management, road manager,
Right.
What we talking about? We talking about living off of this. You got to be making 20s and 30s
Easy.
to be able to,
Really maneuver.
cover your mans. You make sure y'all can be here. Security, my boy. You got the burner on you. You got to catch a case. I got to bail you out.
Yep.
That shit costs money.
A lot of money.
So we talking about 3,500s and 5,000, 10,000. That's not gonna work. And then that's no venues out here.
Yep.
So where you performing at? A warehouse somewhere? That's a one-off event. You can't live out here if you don't take the music. When you upload that song and it say urban, you need to be in the urban market. And that's the chitlin circuit. That's not LA. Look
That's
up
the
the
South.
radio.
Yeah.
Even when they play your song on the radio, you're gonna be, oh, they just played my shit on Power 106. That's not gonna get you no money. Because that's a top 40 radio. That's not an urban radio station.
Yeah.
That's not gonna get you charted in rhythm and that's why I shout out to AV. I'm love what they doing with that Yaya record.
Yeah, that Yaya record.
They taking it to the market it need to be in. You feel me?
Right.
And it's going to keep climbing. Shit. Because it's in the proper markets. He got out of LA. He went to New York and Boston and all the. Thailand.
Hey, he knew what he needed to do
been
though,
all
man.
over the
AV
place.
been grinding for a
Listen,
minute.
man, that's
though.
my little bro, man. Shout out to AV, man. that's my AV, nigga. man. That's But my right hand, He bro. didn't, you know, when they say it take 10 years, like I would say he's the prime example for that phrase.
Right.
Right there.
Exactly.
Right.
Man, it take 10 years to be an overnight celebrity.
My
And
lady liked that bow too, by the way.
he
I was
had.
surprised. She
Now,
liked
don't
it
get it.
more
Don't
than
get
all
me
the
wrong.
other
I gotta
songs.
put this on the record. He had hit records.
Yeah.
does.
Multiple hit records.
Right.
So,
Yeah, Give Me My Money was a hit record. Yeah.
yeah, Money Rummy My Dance.
Yeah, Money Dance.
Yeah, he Money had
Oh,
Dance.
Run Me My Money. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Multiple hit records.
He's another one that's originally like with. They talk on a day to day too. Him and AV.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. I love AV, man. He know it's all love. I always tap in with him. I call him every once in a while, just talk shit with him. But he doing what he's supposed to do. So, if I ever see any of my young bulls like that, I feel like if they veering off or need a little, I'm gonna hit him. Hey, get back on you. It's love. He's on the course. You feel me? So,
is there anybody on the West Coast that has been on that type of run? Like as far as somebody that we seen grow from the dirt and then make it out. Not somebody that just came out of nowhere and that they just own.
Joe Moses.
I was gonna say Joe Moses.
Yeah, Joe. And
Like a Kendrick.
we just talking about
Not
somebody
even
that
that
just
big.
we just seen him grind.
I
just
see. Like
from-
I would say Rucci.
Rucci been kind of quiet lately too.
He
I
working
know
on
he
some
finna.
shit.
I know he finna go crazy.
Yeah,
but be
I'm watching
quiet.
him. He
Hey,
working
G
on some shit
Perico
right
on
now.
his grind right
G
now.
Perico,
yeah.
100%.
I feel like G
Perico.
Perico solidified. Like
Yeah.
Shout out
even
to
though
G
he's
Perico.
kind of like in that underground market,
Yeah.
he could wait a year, 2,
Who
3, or
else-
whatever
who
it
else
drops.
is
It's
on
gonna
that
go
wave?
crazy.
Man,
I think we watched Nip grow and become
For sure,
as
sure.
big as he did.
No,
Yeah,
you
for
can
sure.
definitely say that Nip definitely grew, man.
I think right now, Wally the Sensei is kind of showing that because
Okay.
me watching
That's a
him
good
kind
one.
of
You fuck with
Nah,
Wally?
yeah, hell yeah, I fuck with
concrete
Wally.
roads just like coming out, and then how I'm watching this shit sharpen like industry sharpening in the last like year is like, and to see how he sprung off of that GNX feature, like I love it, man. I like to see that, man.
That's what I was
I'm
gonna
a
say.
man-
OGZ and Felix flexing.
Oh, Jeezy,
They've
yeah.
been on their shit lately.
Yep.
They blew the fuck
Been
up,
flexing. I
especially
like
with
that.
that feature with
I like
Coil
them
Ray
too.
lately. Man, that shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what about Desto Dub? He do the clothing line, but he had been grinding
Nah,
for
Desto
a long
Dub is like
time.
shout out to Desto Dub, man. I would say he would. He's like our Nip right now. You gotta have some. And no disrespect or no comparison, but I'm saying as far as like having somebody in the city to look to for motivation as far as keep going. He's the perfect story. Shout out to Pimpin' P, man. That's my boy too, man. So I watched Desto grind it out from the ground up, man.
From the trunk.
Being in merchant, having clothing stores throughout LA.
Yep.
You kind of run across certain people throughout the years. You kind of see people grinding. And, he got the store in Texas right now. I seen him pop that open
I
a few
seen
months
that.
ago. Just to see him grinding, man, and be where he at, man. I love to see him, man, big whipping and just living life, man, taking care of his family and still smiling, though. You feel me?
that
Still
part.
smiling.
That part,
Right.
yeah.
Shout out to Desto Dub, man. Awful lot of it. You already know what it is, man.
Yeah.
We was like this close to an awful lot of Grind Till We Rich collab, man. You was close, man. You feel me? It is-
And that don't mean it ain't gonna happen. Though,
no,
you
I'm
know?
just saying as far in that time frame,
Yeah,
when
okay.
it was like, the conversation was there, but that don't mean it's not gonna happen. But I just like to throw that out there. You never know, that might manifest something. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
True.
yeah.
Speak on Grind Till We Rich and exactly what that imprint mean, what it is.
I like that hoodie.
What's
though,
the goal?
man.
Grind Till We Rich is a lifestyle, man. We started off. Shout out to Young Sam. Young Sam is the creator of that word. He had a song,
what's up.
Grind Till We Rich. You feel me? And then, me just hearing it, kind of cultivated into a business format.
into like a lifestyle. It's like music, merch, car clubs, throwing shows. It's known worldwide. It's just like a name that's 8 to 80. You just kind of get it.
Yeah.
That was kind of like your transition from artist to entrepreneur.
Grind to be rich.
Yeah.
As a whole, nah.
No?
Grind to be rich is more like a collective, bro. Because Grind
Just
to
put
be
a
rich
name on it, huh?
have really stamped a lot of people out here, bro. Whether they say it or not, when you put that behind your name, it's kind of neutralize you. You feel me? And it's no gang, no this. It's just it's just brand. You
It's
feel
everybody.
me?
I seen DW Flame with a
Shout out to DW Flame.
Grind to be rich chain on.
Yeah, we met.
I
We
want that.
he was
See-
signed
see-
to us
see
for
what
a
that was
few
about.
years.
Okay.
That's what's up.
DW
Okay.
Flame was signed us a few years. Yeah, we did his CEO album, one of the dopest albums in his catalog. So yeah, he rocked with the movement.
Sean Mack.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
man.
peace.
That's my young boy, bro.
Research.
Sean Mack,
Yeah, so I got
Sean
my,
Mack, and shout out to Tuck, shout out to Holiday, man, Boss Man. Like Sean Mack and Rucci. Them was artists that that's family. Like I used to be with them, like work with them all the time. I'd have recorded them a lot of years. Shout out to 211. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pocky Saki, you feel me? Shout out to everybody just a part of this movement. You feel me? That over the years that have contributed something to this to make it where it's at. You feel me? It's not me. A lot of times people see a face of something and they always think that it's like a one-man band.
Right,
But it's a lot of moving
to me,
components.
respectfully, if you stupid, that's what you think.
No, but
It's
a lot of
one-man.
people don't take time to think.
Right.
No, well, I mean, a lot of people, like they say, a lot of people don't see the chef, but they see the server. It's kind of like the same concept. You know,
No,
like,
it's 100.
they
I'm gonna use that.
That's all.
I'll tell you on record, bro.
That's funny.
So yeah, Grind to Rich is just like a collective of people in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You got real people in the streets, like humans. I can't tell you. A lot of people have merged behind this. And I didn't have people call me like, I'm in the mall, man. I see a dude with a Grind to Rich shirt on. I walked up to him. Yeah, that's my people. Y'all family now. This is bridged a lot of different neighborhoods, a lot of different people, a lot of different artists. So it's more than just like music label. It's a lifestyle,
So what's y'all connection to to Detroit?
Oh, man, our connection to Detroit, man. Shout out to Sada Baby. Shout out to Muna, Eastside One.
Y'all did a tour with them, huh?
We did a tour with Sada Baby, man, for 2.5, 3 months, about 26 cities.
Damn. East Coast or
Ohio and back again.
shit.
You heard me? And yeah, man, shout out to Jungle, man. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to Twin, Walt, Big Wayne. You heard me? Man, his whole crew, man, because it was like nothing but love, man. You feel me? It was nothing. And shout out to the whole Grind to Rich crew, man. Like, we did this. That was our first tour. Like,
Okay.
We traveled state to
Dang, that
state.
was okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Drove, flew, just state to state from Chicago. It was beautiful, man. Just to be around people that you don't really know, but then you start, like, after like our third or fourth show, it's like, look, man, shit. We all we got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is because it's just us.
Right.
Get to
Because
build that
did the
bond.
feature with DW Flame, and then they all came to the shop when we had the shop on Melrose, and we shot that video with the feature with Flame and Sada Baby, and then they was going on tour like a little bit after that. So we ended up locking in with them, handled the business, whatever, and shit. We did our shit, and it was love, man, state to state. Shut shit down.
What was like a memorable moment that you had on tour?
For me personally,
Yeah.
rapping, watching Sada Baby rap my song with me. You know what I'm saying?
That is hard.
Because I was on stage too, so that was kind of my best moment.
Damn.
And
So
then
you was performing too?
hell yeah, I was this nigga CEO. Decisions.
That's hard.
And that's
I'm on
another one that's a
stage.
solid individual, is Sada Baby.
Hell
He
yeah.
sit down with us, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out
Same
love.
yeah,
So
he dope.
we did the official after party for the LA stop. That was shit. We made a movie.
Went stupid.
You got like
Yeah,
a
shout out
crazy.
to my nigga Seth,
Is it a
man.
crazy tour moment that you had that you could talk about?
Man, I don't know, bro. I think it's a lot of them. Nah, it's just like you gotta think about being out of town,
Right,
and
right.
we moving around. My boy Twin and me, we moving around and shit, and like I just think it just doing
LA shit in another states. It's not really specific. We just being niggas out
And
there.
they loving you for it too.
We going to the mall, burning shit down. You
right.
feel me? We everywhere burning down, having bottle wars. I think that probably was our best night.
Bottle war.
We had bottle wars with Sada Baby one night. We buying bottles back to back. Shit like that. We just having fun, bro. Like,
That sound fun for real.
you know, fighting in the club. You know, a couple people got packed out. You know what I mean? Like regular tour stuff.
Right. So, but it's for sure gonna make an appearance on the 2nd then in May. Cause y'all ain't said that.
We working on it.
Okay.
Everything. Come on, man. You know.
Yeah.
Can't live it all time.
I see it and many more on
You
there.
got a slow stroke.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That's family.
And I see y'all added Peso on there. I'm excited about
man.
that.
I
one.
just seen that
I'm a
today.
new fan to bro. For
Yeah,
sure.
we had to,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to
fuck with
Peso.
Peso.
Shout out to
hard.
Marty. You feel me?
Yeah, that album.
May the 2nd though, it's going up, man, at the Adelanto Stadium, man. You know, we ain't gonna just breathe over that. You know,
Right, nah.
May the 2nd, Adelanto Stadium. You know, we bring something to the high desert. It's gonna be the biggest show that's probably ever touched it as of today. You feel me?
Yeah, so
Probably
y'all make sure y'all
probably-
tune into the show. Then.
Yeah,
Probably
Skillet
be the
Baby.
biggest right there with Rolling Loud.
Yeah,
for real,
Skillet
for real.
Baby. We got Peasy. We got RJ, G Perico. We
gonna
got
be major.
Peso. We got Deuce Big, K Easy, Pookie F and Rule. You already know what it is. Shout out to my boy Pookie, man. Pookie
Yes,
be
sir.
going hard out here, man. And to see him strike gold with the records he dropped in the last few years, I'm really proud of him because he's somebody that I talk to behind the scenes a lot
Pookie a
throughout
legend,
the years.
man.
And he it was only a couple of us that do what we do as far as, guerrilla ground promotion. Pookie is one of them guys, you feel me? Which we've been doing this shit for 10 plus years. It's not nothing new.
Shit, more.
When we passing each other in different venues, he got his work, I got my work. So I'm proud to see him, hit with them records and have something that he can stand on and really do his thing, you feel me? So shout out to my boy Pookie, man.
Yeah, we looking forward to that too.
Yeah. So
What's
May
some behind the scenes that made you grow as a young artist?
just
that you
made
can
me
maybe
grow
talk about?
and just behind the scenes stuff is just like realizing that what goes on camera don't go on off camera. You know what I'm saying? Shit, two different worlds, man. So you got to learn that.
Yeah.
So when this camera go off, it's still rolling though.
It's still
It's two
going,
cameras.
yeah.
The camera, this camera, then it's the camera of life.
Yeah, right. That
You feel
part.
me? So I learned that, because when I started this shit, you couldn't be rapping, having a job, and rapping, having a life, and that was it wasn't like that.
Right.
But it merged into where shit, you could be a human being, you could be a barber and still drop an album. You feel me? Like,
Hello.
you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah, you're
different.
right
You
about
feel
that,
me?
yeah.
So I think me learning that I could be myself more, and don't let it box you in. You feel me? To where,
Right.
because you can have more talents, but
Talk about that, man, because you told me you do real estate.
yeah, for
you do
sure,
a
for
whole
sure.
bunch.
I'm into real estate, man. We own 7 acres, in high desert, working on.
Clap it up for that, bro. 7 acres. Let's go.
Shout out to my boy Twin, man. You feel me? So we building 76 units in the high desert, and I got ownership in. Shout out to the Little Red Hen. Shout out to my boy A Money Amir. You feel me? We got the truck stop we working on in the Mojave. Where the
that's
14 and the 58 meet, already contracted with 76 gas. So that's in the works right now too.
That's really dope.
And we just going through all the,
that's major
it's
right there.
technicalities, not technicality, but it's protocol. It's
Exactly, that you
it's
gotta
due
follow.
process with
Right,
this
due
stuff.
process, yeah.
Because a lot of people think, and I'm gonna just give y'all some good game right now, like just to the whoever listening. A lot of people have an image in their head like, I can buy this and I can build what I want to build right here.
Nah, you can't.
It just doesn't work like that. You
Different
feel me?
zones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to understand about zoning, you got to understand about permits, and you got to
You
understand
definitely gotta
about,
get permits to add on.
just
If you can even run water through there, like
you got to understand about utilities. You got to understand all that before you buy this property.
true.
Don't buy it and then be like, damn, where the water at? It's like, nah, you got to make sure.
Put the water out of the
Yeah,
street.
because
No
you won't
piping
know.
underneath.
How would you know? You think it's a building over there? It's water. It don't work like that. So it might cost you $250,000 to get that water from 500 feet line over here. You know,
Just 500 feet too. Like, right?
You'd be lucky if it's 500 feet. It might be 2 miles.
Right?
You better
So
build
yeah,
a
it's
trench.
just I've learned a lot, and I've learned a lot about real estate and development, and just dealing with the city halls. It's a lot of politics when it comes to that.
It is.
Because depending on how a person wake up, like right now, what we dealing with in Victorville is they want us to build something like Beverly Hills out here. It's like, listen,
Wow.
There's no money out here for to be building nothing like that out here.
Right.
But it's nothing you can say. What can you do? There's no other person. Well, let me talk to your supervisor. Yeah. You feel me?
I am the supervisor.
Right there. You talking to him? You feel me?
So they, it's like you got to kind of have a medium of the visions with the city and people that's not building.
So these people just telling you what to build, but they don't have a building out here.
Right.
They giving you a picture of something that look like something that is not even out here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Like, I don't see a waterfall out here. Why I gotta build that? You feel me?
We not gonna get the resources for that.
So it's like the what they asking us to build right now doesn't meet the of what the price of rent is out here.
Right.
Basically. So
People.
just going through those little due processes, but it is what it is. You got to take it on, take the shit on the chin, and keep going. You feel
I was
me?
gonna ask you why Victorville out of all places.
Me personally, when I drove through here, it reminded me of Vegas like 20 years ago, 15 years ago when I used to go out there. Because I remember driving down, you get off in Vegas, you going down the strip, and you got to keep going.
You don't see
And then
nothing.
it was like the strip.
Right.
Now it's like you got the big Marquise Hotel. And
Right.
all that stuff that's kind of back on this end. I can remember things that I know wasn't right there. Like
there.
that building wasn't there. That building wasn't there. So if they building stuff like that, how do you think this going to look?
20
20
years.
years
But you got to
from
think
now.
about all the stuff that's already
Yeah.
out here or that's coming.
Right.
See, when you talk to City Hall and start seeing certain plans and certain companies that's out here, then you know that they already going.
They 30 years ahead.
Man, they way past that.
Right.
Yeah.
Bullet trains and all that. Like, they keep
Ground already set in stone. Yeah,
they stutter stepping on like the actual train coming through here. But what about the day when it's here? And you like, man, I could have bought this for 5,000, 2 acres, 3 acres.
That's like how a lot of people feel in Vegas. Like when I'm out there, a lot of people feel that way because they say like 10, 15 years ago, the houses in Vegas were like $100,000 to $200,000.
Hell yeah,
Now they're
yeah.
500 to 600. People like, people like,
Property
damn.
value going up.
You
Vegas
missed your
is-
generational wealth right
Yeah,
there.
you missed your generational wealth.
So you got to kind of so why out here? Because I see in the future. Shout out to Adelanto. Shout out to Victorville, the high desert. You got to look into the future.
No, that's
And you gotta
100%.
try to see what people can't see.
Yes.
When you see a
Yes.
blank piece of canvas, that's like this wall right here before it was green. Somebody said, okay, you can put a green screen right here. Somebody said, oh, let's put a couch right here. That green screen gonna make more money than that couch.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you gotta have.
Hey, that's a good thing that you said that because shout out to Rafa Studios.
Shout out to
man.
Rafa.
When he first got here, man, I seen videos on your page, bro, and it was really like literally nothing. And you had this right here. You didn't have the walls. You didn't have the TV.
That's
you
having
didn't
a
have-
vision, and
time.
this is all real
Gotta have a
estate.
vision.
Yeah.
Every square footage in here is real estate because you got to
Yes.
pay for every square footage.
Yeah,
You're not paying
that
for the
part.
building. You paying for
Paying for
every
the
square
square
here. So
footage.
you got to figure out how to maximize on your square footage, and that's the same thing with land. When you see a piece of land, you got to see that it's going to be a grocery store next door. Don't wait. When the Walmart come, oh, you late.
Yep.
Over with.
You're late.
It's over with.
Right. Stock the market
you need
done
to
went
be there
up.
before the Walmart.
driving down
Stock
Vegas
went up,
Boulevard.
skyrocketed.
That part.
We literally driving down Vegas Boulevard right now, and I'm getting confused because we seeing all this construction. I'm like, I don't remember this
stupid.
being here.
It's crazy, man. Right.
So how you think this gonna look out here in 10 years from now, 15 years? You think
Yeah,
you think
true.
the 390? You think they're not gonna figure out what to do with these Joshua trees?
Right?
Right. For real though.
It really is gonna be Beverly Hills out here.
Somebody gonna come
It
in.
really is going to be Beverly
Man,
Hills.
listen,
Hey,
bro.
I can't wait till they put an airport out here. I keep saying that.
We
Like,
got
it's
one
like
They got an
already.
airport.
Well, I'm saying like a big
real
one,
airport.
like LAX
No, it's
or
coming.
Ontario Airport. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like I feel
right.
like they're gonna be having that within the next 10 to 20
Yeah,
years.
Victorville's low key
Because-
booming right now, though.
Yeah,
It got
yeah.
a lot of potential.
Listen, when they open that Amazon up right there off of, you heard me?
Exactly.
It's over with. You know, when jobs come, it's that's what all you
Every
need.
year,
When you can make money, it's gonna make the people gonna come.
Why do you think our culture puts so much effort into spending than investing?
No, nothing else.
We're consumers.
Shit, you
You
got
Yeah,
said it
we
before
consum-
how
yeah,
we
we
were spoiled.
consumers.
Like that was a good point.
man.
You
I
know,
just
like-
think it's like I say, we missed the script, bro. The hard work does not start out here. The hard work starts from behind. Like our grandparents, we didn't grow up in hard work, bro.
Well, we here in 2026 though. I mean, we all working hard right now.
Nah,
do you think it was a separation of family households as well? Like the separation of
father and all that type of shit?
exactly.
I think
I mean, because
that is.
personally, I grew up with my both parents, so I can see the difference in friends that I grew up with too that didn't grow up with their
I
daddy.
grew up with
Like
my mom and my pops. You feel me? You know, and
I think that. I mean, I
It
think
do play a
it
part
makes a
for
difference,
sure.
It
bro.
definitely plays a
But I
part.
think it's each his own, fam. Because
True.
this is kind of like how I see it. When you get to a certain point in your life, bro,
You get comfortable.
no, you making your own decisions. So even if it take you an extra 3-4 years to catch up to what you feel like you might not have had, bro.
Yeah.
By the time you get to 26, 27, 28, you should be on track, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you choosing at 30 years old to say, "Oh, I didn't have a daddy" and all that,
It's woe me. You can't woe me. Exactly, right? Ain't no woe me.
that's like somebody violating you and saying, "Oh, I was drunk." No, it
No,
don't
bro.
work like that.
I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm saying this right now. You was talking about you come from a lineage of entrepreneurship. You get what I'm saying? You got your junior here, right?
Yeah,
I seen entrepreneurship the wrong way. I can't go do that.
No, it's no wrong way, bro. No. Listen, fam.
Trap houses ain't the wrong
No,
way.
listen. No, listen. You saying you seen it? That don't mean you gotta do that.
I don't know what else to do.
No,
after that.
listen. No, watch this. Once you get older, you're able to separate what was going on, bro.
What was right, what was
It's,
wrong.
it's the same
But it's
hustle,
still-
but it's a different product.
But it's still
bro.
like what you say. Once I get older, though,
You can take the
No,
pros
how
and the
how
cons.
many of
what
us
he's
get
saying.
trapped into that trap?
Nah. But see, we can't.
You saying it's a
No,
choice?
you ain't being
basically.
fair. You ain't being fair.
No, life is
Because
not
niggas
fair,
get
bro.
trapped.
Why I gotta be
Nah.
fair? Because I said when you get to a certain age.
No, because we got to understand, if your junior is watching you in the trap, he not finna say out his own mind, I'm not gonna do the trap, but I'm gonna try it like this. He ain't got that
he's gonna
blueprint.
get to a certain age where he realizes.
That's later though. What you just
But
said.
that's what I
Right
said.
from
I said
wrong.
27, 28, 29.
Hey, but a lot of people
I
just
didn't
don't.
say 16. I didn't say 17, 18,
But look,
19.
my point. How many people get trapped?
More
How many people get
more
trapped?
than usual?
Yeah.
More.
I'ma say this,
percentage
more
is
than
higher.
usual, but-
yeah.
What if you?
Not-
What
not
if you
to
would have
say
followed
fuck.
the blueprint?
Not even
a
say
That's what I'm
fuck.
saying. So I didn't grow up with my
ahead,
dad.
B.
I didn't grow up with my
But
dad.
what
at
if you
all.
would have followed the
Good example.
But I
blueprint?
did see. I seen what you was talking about. My uncles, cousins,
We
like,
all
all
seen-
that.
we all
I
seen
that.
it.
But but when I got old enough,
You made a choice.
Hey,
No,
perfect.
no, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
all.
Okay,
So as
I'm
I-
listening.
Did the
let me
mailman
cook.
deliver mail to
Hey,
you?
let me cook.
All right, you
Let
saw
me
something
cook.
different.
Let me cook.
But that's not entrepreneurship. That's 9 to 5.
Once I made my decision, once I got old enough, like he said,
How? Give me a rough age.
I would say once I hit like
16.
once I hit like 20,
Nah, 16. You still under the umbrella.
probably once I hit like 20, 21, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna go that route.
'Cause
I'm
it's
do
a choice
this.
now, right?
I made a choice, and I'm like, I'm not gonna
See,
go that route. I'm gonna do this.
No.
Your type of thinking right now is the average.
No,
So this is the difference of no.
Because I
listen.
didn't do it.
No, I'm not saying you. I
you're
said your
saying-
type of thinking.
Right.
See, this is where the world is separated at, fam. The 1%ers and the 99.
Right.
So yeah, if I think like the 99, I'm not gonna be biased or unfair or fair. I might be fair, but the 1%, you gotta not be like that.
That's what makes you.
You gotta look at the mailman. You gotta look at
Right.
Okay,
I'm agreeing with what you're saying.
If my daddy's selling dope, okay, what is he actually doing? He got a house and he
Right.
got people coming in
Right.
buying something.
Right.
Okay. Well, shit, I can sell plates.
Right. So
I can sell. You gotta.
I think outside the box.
that's how you was thinking as a youngin'?
No, I wasn't. My people. No, listen. My mama and my pops, they went to work.
Yep.
My mama one of the top accountants in the world. You know what I mean? Like, I know numbers from my mom. I watched my pops go to work. I watched him hook up, do all kind of technical stuff, and take care of the
No,
house.
this fucking me up. You
So
know why?
I wasn't around no niggas selling dope, bro.
Okay.
I didn't see dope
Okay.
on a plate till I was in high school.
Okay.
And I was ready to go.
I was like,
I ain't gonna lie,
this ain't
I
for
seen that shit
me.
on TV.
No, but you just
But
fucked
I
me
grew
up.
up. Listen, going to the park, you're going to see certain things.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, this is where the society is. This is the tug of war society.
Yep.
I'm in a good household, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say 9 to 5. That's the average working hours. I'm outside from 9 to 5.
Me too.
Or 7:30 in the morning to 5 or 6.
Right.
So the influence, it had to be bigger in the house than it is outside.
Right.
True, 100%.
My brother did 25 years in jail. We grew up under the same house.
That's
We
your
ate-
big bro?
My big brother. We ate
Okay.
the same dinner table every night.
Okay.
So it's still about, why I know from my heart it's about choices.
about
you feel
choices,
me?
yeah,
He used to tell me, don't do the bullshit and go do it.
Hey, when it comes
So it's
down
like,
to
it's
it,
still choices. And I'm
And you
talking
didn't
about,
do it.
hell no, I don't want to go to jail.
Look, this is the other thing. Look, so all of our peoples was
I'm not a nigga that's going to act like I'm a
bro. Look, all of our
That's not
peoples
me.
was entrepreneurship, but this making me feel like we should have went crazier. talking to him right now.
We going crazy
No,
right
you
now.
got it.
No,
No.
right. But look,
But
that's
still
what he
As far as
said.
what? As far as
Yeah,
go
as far
crazy as far as what?
Yeah.
Our daddies weren't entrepreneurs, all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We could have went crazier, but we didn't have that mindset of what he's talking about.
We did. I think we did go.
We
crazy.
doing it now.
I think
It's
I
never-
did it
it's
late.
always
I did
been
it
here.
early. I did it early
Oh, okay.
myself.
No,
I
no, you
do
did.
it.
No, you did. No,
I
you
did
did.
it early, but
You did.
But you still fall into the trap of knowing who you are.
Hell yeah.
And that's where you
to
have to
figure it all
separate
out.
yourself.
Like,
Right.
listen. Let's be clear, bro. Entrepreneur and you know Dame Dash, he fucked us up.
Why you say that?
When he got on that motherfucker, and started talking about a boss and all that shit.
He
bro,
did. He did.
fucked us up
For sure,
And
for
I'm gonna
sure.
tell you the reason why he fucked us. He didn't mess us up by saying that. He messed us up by not explaining the other side of that.
Right.
You get what I'm
Right.
saying? He
Right.
gave us one side. Don't go work for nobody.
Lay nigga.
My son ain't gonna work for nobody.
Right, right.
Jump in the water and you in there like,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay, well, what do we do? How do we do it?
Entrepreneurism is not easy, bro.
Right,
You
right,
don't have nothing guaranteed on Friday or next 2 weeks. So I'm not never finna
Mm.
get on here and not say this part of it that, you know, getting a job is being your own boss, man. That's cool.
Right.
It's also cool to know every Friday or
I'm
every
getting a check.
other Friday you
Right,
finna get this
right.
money.
Right,
Right.
but that's
And that's a-
comfortability though to a lot of people. I mean, not to a lot of people, but to the most average person that's not an entrepreneur, they looking for the comfortability every Friday.
That's if you get comfortable,
That's
though.
responsible.
Yeah,
Right.
no, you're right about that.
It's
But
not-
a lot of people,
'cause
I'm saying a lot of people can't be
You
entrepreneurs.
can still have a job and be an entrepreneur, bro.
Yeah, true, true.
You know what I'm
That.
saying? Don't stop you,
And-
but that's
and
the
that's what you have to
society
learn.
that make you
Putting
feel
on
like,
you.
oh,
That
if I go to
perception,
work,
yeah.
I'm not a boss.
Right.
not
But
a
you
boss.
giving
to
that,
really-
you giving that validation right now. Right here, right now.
That's
What you're saying
don't mean
is
nothing.
is
'Cause it's
It
people
goes
that's
back to knowing
it's people
yourself,
that's working
bro.
that
You
still
gotta
got
know
other
yourself.
stuff
Right.
going on.
And be
Side
confident.
hustle.
Right,
in yourself.
right.
My whole
right,
thing
right.
is about my goal was to own my clock, bro.
right.
Everybody got different goals.
Right. That's my goal.
I only went so
That's
far
my
off the
goal,
limb because
too.
I wanted to own my clock. Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's what I be saying. It ain't about money for me at this point. It's about my time. You can't get your time
Bro,
back.
most valuable.
Yeah, so you know, I think it's overrated with the entrepreneur and work for yourself. It's cool, but you can go get a job and use that money to go do whatever. You're an
Whatever you
entrepreneur.
want. Exactly.
OPM.
Use
But
it
start
as
from
leverage.
nothing?
Use it as leverage.
Zero.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is?
hard.
To start from zero to
One
get
thou
something
wow,
and
bro.
then, like, come on, man,
One
you
thou
can't
wow.
afford to take a loss, bro. So I've been on a roller coaster with this shit for, you know, my
Okay.
whole life, bro.
Okay.
That lead me to my next question with you, man. Because you've seen so much, you've done so much, you've influenced so many people. Does success look different to you now?
Success always looked different to me, bro. It's
Now,
been-
though, as you here sitting
it's
up,
always
sitting
been the
here with us.
same, bro. Because my scale have never been nobody else's scale, bro. You get what I'm saying? I always, like,
You said your scale or your skill?
my scale
Okay.
have never been nobody else's scale.
Okay. Right.
You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right.
I'm not material shit. Yeah, of course, I have my run with just this and that and this over. I've
Don't mean
done
nothing.
all that.
Right.
But to me, success is completing the goal that I set. Not you can't tell me what success is to me. So if I say I want to go get on the podcast, I'm on one right now. I'm successful, bro. I don't gotta go on the Breakfast Club to be successful. I'm here.
Right.
That's how I look at stuff.
And that's love and
You
appreciation.
get what I'm saying? So it's
We like brunch better.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to a Brunch of Culture.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
They ain't giving a nigga chicken and grits. Right?
My mama.
Clip that nigga.
Hey, you heard it here.
I just feel like it's you know, success to me is more like, you know, it's not a money thing, but does it look different to me as a yes? Yeah, it does. Bro.
Okay.
It does. Cause
Hey, Nipsey said, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You
but
good,
like
fam.
you said that, like he said success is when you get your time straight. Success is when you get your mom straight. That is success. And like, I see you spoke on both of them, like your residual checks coming to your mom's
see,
house.
I'm gonna say this too, fam, because I want to kind of go back to when y'all was talking about like the upbringing. Like, a lot of people have different, you know. Oh, I gotta do this because I gotta get my mom out the hood and do all that. Da, da, da. Like, bro, I wasn't raised like that. You
Your
get what
mom
I'm
was
saying?
already doing her, already
She's still
successful.
doing her
She was
thing.
already
Right.
successful.
She's
in
still doing her
right?
thing.
Still doing
My
it.
people still doing their thing, bro. They're not looking for me to be their savior.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
right.
So
God,
they
they
never put that on us to be like, we over here starving, so y'all gotta go get us out there. Nah, man. My mama probably wouldn't move if I bought her house in the Beverly Hills.
That's
awesome.
What you're speaking, I'm telling you, I know you know.
Not to say-
I know you know.
Well, let me say, not to say, hold that thought. Don't forget it. Not to say that they don't want their kids to go do this and do that as kids for sure.
Yeah.
But I never had to grow up with that. I gotta get my mom out the hood.
Yeah, with that intention.
I gotta make it. And I think that's that's kind of probably take an edge off me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not out here grinding like I gotta go buy my mama this and do it. No, like my mom, we good. She's straight. I still learn from my mom to this day and my pops just from talking to them. They not looking at this shit like, you ain't made it yet?
All right.
You ain't made it yet?
Where the hell my house at? Like, for
You
real.
ain't made it? Man,
Where my new car?
whips, they doing
He
anything.
said, "Where my new car at?"
They just glad you
my
happy and
business
healthy.
at?
Man, glad we alive and we living, bro. We able to talk and do our thing, fam. So I never grew up with that on my back, bro. Which a lot of kids grow up on that with that on their back because they watching their people struggle. Or they watch. I ain't saying we didn't have it. We didn't have a good life to where we know we got enough to be good, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
beautiful.
see,
Yeah,
we wasn't raised like that, fam. I ain't gonna lie. And I see a lot of people's stories is like that.
Yeah.
And it's not even a want. It's like I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Now, if I want to go, if I'm able to go, hey, mom, I got your house in Beverly Hills, y'all, and she want to take it, then she gonna be like, okay, that's cool. But she's not sitting around, and my pops is not sitting around waiting on a hit record or waiting on this. They're not. I don't have. That's not my energy. Right. So I'd be lying if I'm sitting up here like, yeah, I've been trying to hustle to get my mama a house
out the hood for this.
Hell no, man. I was hustling for a rollie. You feel?
All right, yeah, that's what's up.
Right.
I was like,
I really was.
yeah, I got it.
I
And
believe
now it's
that.
next.
I believe that.
Keep it going. You feel me? Next.
But I want to ask you this question too, bro. Earlier you was like, you say you don't gangbang, whatever the case may be. Why does city love you so much?
Man, I'm the sixth man of the city. You heard me.
I already
Listen,
know
man.
why, but I want you to
I'm
tell
just
the
saying,
people.
like, for me, what I feel like is always been myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter where I've been, a lot of people know the calls that I can make. You get what I'm saying? I never, not one time ever abused them calls. You know what I'm saying? I always kept it real. I'm not perfect. I got a couple things I could have did better in certain situations, a few situations, not a lot, not 5 or 10, maybe 1 or 2. For sure 1, but not. And I just always been myself, and I always opened up my resources, and I always bridge people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always been with the guy.
Right.
Always, I'm with the guy.
That's the key, man.
I'm with the guy.
To bridge.
Always.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
the
y'all
part-
want to get to.
real life,
That's my man's.
real life.
Man, come here.
That's my man.
That's my guy.
By the way, hey, this
Easy
y'all shake hands real
call.
fast.
Easy call, bro.
Yeah.
So me doing that and always being in different neighborhoods, and everywhere I go, my people come. So I'm introducing people from different neighborhoods. Everywhere I go, I got people coming. Whether I'm in the neighborhoods, the A-trades. If I'm in the A-trades, the neighborhoods coming. If I'm in the neighborhoods, the A-trades, they're gonna come.
That's a big bridge
Because
right
they're
there.
gonna-
Big bridge. That's a big. They don't.
They're gonna
Big
know.
bridge.
No,
We can't shy over that.
Why is because I've never straddled up the fence.
Right.
When I say I don't gangbang, I've never gangbang. I didn't stop gangbanging. I've never gangbanged. So I've never not been neutral.
And that's
So whatever
that's
service
hard.
that I'm doing, whether it's
But that
music,
power you have with
whether
that?
it's music, whether it's phones, whether it's cars, it's been accessible to everybody. You feel me? Ain't been because you see me with this person from over here. I don't speak to y'all. No, come on, man, these my people over here. What's up? Hey, y'all already know who each other is, but now formally,
Right.
and it's been love like that, fam.
You brought the love up.
Yeah, I've never played because everybody know where I grew up. Everybody know who I hang with. It's no secret. This shit is public. Like I've never played the gangbanging game. People know me for music. They know me for selling clothes. They know me for networking, or they don't know me for being tough.
And they know you for love, bro.
For love, love is love, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's my phrase.
That's the other one. Love is love.
That's my phrase, bro.
That's the other one.
But the thing is, we need people like him because, like on the census where you got 2 different hoods that ain't they only know each other for ripping and running the streets and you know what I'm saying, killing each other and all that other type of shit. But we need a nigga like him because it's like, oh well, we over here doing this. I know them over there. Let me greet y'all together so we can get on a business level and make some money together type of thing.
It's good.
You get what I'm saying?
Never
Now it's
played
not
the
like,
politics,
oh,
bro.
okay, well you over there. Nah, oh, what's up, fool? Like you from the enemy hood, whatever. It's good. Like we doing business. You get what I'm saying?
But see, the
Now, that's
crazy
what I was
part
saying,
about it is like this. This is what people don't realize, and that's going on in LA. And I'm gonna be the one to say it, bro. behind the scenes, that niggas that's getting money, they getting along.
Yeah,
And that part.
100%.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm glad you said that.
They might not
'cause
post each other on Instagram.
Right, huh?
Right.
But they're getting along.
That part.
And they on the phones and they at the spots.
You see that shit, nigga?
I'm saying that's been going on. That's
Yeah.
not new. I'm not exposing. That's just like, but see, the new generation, like I say, this is not shit that's going on all day on Instagram. This is like money shit. The money don't have no beef, bro.
You say red and blue make green.
Money don't have beef. Let me just say that's the best way I can say it. Money don't beef.
Hey, that shows a lot of your self-resistance and self-influence, like my brother said, because to come up in that culture of LA and to not be involved in gangbanging, but to be affiliated and to be able to choose and bring both sides together, that shows a lot about your character. And-
Well, I'm gonna say I don't feel like I've accomplished bringing together.
no, I wouldn't say, but just like
that shit
together. Why would you
shit.
say that?
Nah.
no,
listen,
bring it
bro.
different, bring it different hoods together.
Nah,
like,
man, because I
You
think
don't want that title.
no, I want
Yeah.
no, I would love the title. I would love the title. But I talk about this with my comrades on a regular basis, bro.
Okay.
You know, the whole thing about LA is like, you know, you can have 9 people that say we yay. That one nay, the reason behind that nay is gonna be so strong and you gonna feel it.
ooh,
You gonna feel
Yeah.
it, bro.
Right.
That's the problem, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like in my position, bro, I would love to sit down with neighborhoods and gangsters and nigga, we all eat, nigga. That's everybody knows. If you know me, you know like that would be like,
That's everything.
nigga, we good now.
yeah.
Right.
But it's gonna be somebody that hurt.
Disagree.
Cause the hurt that they got, I can't fix that, bro. There's nothing that I can do to fix your hurt or the way you feel about what happened to your people.
Yeah,
bro.
like Kendrick said, you killed my cousin back in '92. Fuck your truce. Like,
That's
it's
just, that
kinda
shit is
same
real, bro.
Yeah,
You feel
that
me?
shit is
So
real.
I don't try to overextend myself with that. Because now I'm playing politics now. Do
True,
that.
yeah, it's
But
deep politics.
people know if you call my phone or if you like a person that's doing music or doing this or doing that, it's love. It ain't even with the show. If you fucking around and you know, man, you good. It ain't no politics with me. You feel me? Or my people. But it's still some people that's gonna always feel like, you know, I can't do
Fuck
it.
that. Exactly.
You feel me?
Can we
It's
go
just-
back real quick, bro? I just want to talk about Suge because it's such a stigma. But you told us that he's your mentor.
Yeah,
Talk
Suge
about-
Knight was one of my
yeah,
mentors,
talk
man,
about
for
Suge a
sure.
little bit.
Like, shout out to Suge Knight, man. You know, I don't know what's his release date, but you know, I hope he get out soon. You know, I just feel like seeing what's going on in the state of the city right now, or just in music. You know, a lot of things he did was understandable. The way he moved, you know, and it was a percentage of that stuff was overboard.
Yeah.
But the structure and how he moved, we get now why he was or
moving
why
that
certain
way.
things was happening like that. You get what I'm saying? The way certain people move, the way certain artists move, the way certain things transpiring, people saying reckless stuff and all that. It was a structure. I just feel like
He had a method to it, the madness.
25% of that stuff was overboard, and it led him to, you know, other stuff happening that could have probably been prevented. I wasn't there, but I think overall, a lot of people don't understand. Suge is not a monster. Like he's
Talk
really
about
a
it.
guy you can learn a lot from.
Yes.
And I even probably personally feel like he's got his hands in a lot of shit. Probably still that's going on
yeah.
quietly. I think he does. I don't know for a fact, but just me knowing the knowledge he have, come
You don't
on
see
now.
why not. Yeah.
It's easy for him to he know all the main people. Do this, do that, do that. You know, don't put my name on it. You know, he's Suge Knight is smart. You feel me? So from what I learned and the time he took to just lace us and all the youngsters that was around at that time, and me hearing certain stories from what back in the day stories and seeing that it was the opposite of what was publicly put out there, like, damn, this shit really makes sense why you and this shit happened. Ooh, like, I never heard this side of the story. You feel me?
Right.
So it's just like hearing it from the horse's mouth. That's what gave me the different and moving around with him. Like that's how I seen.
Yeah.
Got my own perception, but before it was like Suge Knight. Hell no, I don't want to.
Hell, you was Suge Knight.
Hell yeah, my mama done called me before. Like,
Right.
why you was Suge Knight? Like, mom, he ain't like that. Like, we good. It's cool. Like, be careful. Like,
That go back to that Russell and Jay-Z situation too, though.
yeah, for sure. So it's you know, you got to just meet a person for yourself.
Right.
Because if you go off perception of what other people saying, and a lot of times, a lot of people don't tell you what they did. So
Right.
they'll tell you, man, this nigga's a whole ass nigga, man.
Right.
He did this, did that.
What'd he do?
No,
He's just a
no,
hoe.
no, not not what he do. What did you do?
Yeah, right? Or what did you do?
What did you do?
You ain't heard none of that.
So a lot of people don't tell you what they did to make them have a perception of a person a certain way. So you got to meet a person on your own and learn them. And then if you feel the same, that's cool. But if not, which a lot of times you won't, because you don't have the same, experience with that person, you're going to be like, man, that dude cool, man. He cool with me.
Right.
I don't know why you don't like you.
I don't know why you don't like it. That's 100%. Yeah, that's
So
real.
yeah, Suge Knight, man, he taught me valuable lessons in this industry. And, I learned the shark shit and I learned the
whale shit.
The other shit. It's two sides of it. Because the shark shit is only like,
some shit.
yeah, the shark shit is only like business though.
Right.
Because you got to think about it. In business, you could be looked at as an asshole for doing right business.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can be so you could be like, okay, you put my voice on your album. I'm gonna use this example. You use my voice from YouTube on your album. Your shit going up right now. Suge gonna be like, shit, we can get that motherfucker took down right now. Or he gotta pay us $10,000.
Right. Yep.
The average person gonna be like, man, Suge tripping. Like, but it's my voice.
Right. You're not tripping.
Yeah.
You gonna feel like, no.
Right.
You're gonna take your album down, or you're gonna pay me $10,000. What? It's your choice.
Exactly.
Which that really happened with Ye and Jeezy too. When they used Jeezy ad-libs, y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that song.
But Jeezy,
That really happened
Jeezy
with-
didn't
know nothing about
tripping. Yeah. He didn't know until it came out.
Yeah.
But he wasn't tripping though.
But he could have been.
He could have been.
So so when you trip, then you a bad business. You bad person.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's
right.
the kind of the difference.
But
Like
you're not though.
no, it's who you asking.
Right. Right. I get it.
See, when a majority rules, then that goes in the favor.
Oh, that's real.
So if the majority don't know business, they be like, man, Suge Knight tripping, man. You want to take my album down or tell me I got to pay him $10,000? But business wise, you use my likeness on your album.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's kind of like the difference. That's like the best example I can give you on like using both ways. Or you can just, man, I ain't tripping, man. Go ahead and do your thing. Okay, well, shit.
Were you around the early Death Row era? When
Hell yeah, but not around Death Row.
Oh, okay.
Hell no, man. Hell no. I wish. No, I probably don't wish because it probably wasn't for me to be around.
Right. Time.
No, that was back then where it didn't even seem like you can get in the music industry. It was like, nigga, you had to meet a nigga at the gas station or something.
All right, huh? Randomly.
You stand outside a record label or something trying to hand please this to my demo. Nah, I wasn't around the music industry back then. I got in like the 2007, 6, 7, 8, 9, around that area.
like 10 years later after the.
Yep, 05, 2095. Yeah, about 10, 11 years later.
Bro, you a legend, bro.
I appreciate you, fam.
You a legend, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the current standings of music, like the new era, the new wave of just these young
West
artists?
Coast or period?
Just period in general.
I think it's you gotta let it breathe, man. You gotta kind of let shit breathe and see where it's going, and you gotta mold it. My thing is more not the music; it's always the people around the music, because that's what molds the music. You get what I'm saying? So if somebody's able to just run wild and do what they want, they're like a baby rattlesnake, man. They'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? But if you got good people around you, it lessens your liability and lessens your it kind of coach.
You said it 100%. Lessens your liability.
Yeah,
Like that was perfect right there. Like that's real.
So I think it's more about the people around you. Just as soon as you get a little buzz, people let you do whatever you want to do. It's not about the music, because music it's no cap to music. It could be anything. It could just be a beat. You could blow up off a beat. Still music. But you still need somebody to tell you, hey, calm down, bro. Relax.
Yeah.
We good. I think it's more the people around the people, man.
That's like Juice WRLD, getting too much, at his age, he was being exposed to too much, and that's basically what was his downfall. And he didn't have the right people around him, which led to his death. Because how he basically died on the plane and they weren't even checking.
I think he did
on him.
have good people around him. I think it goes back to what you're saying. It's just your decisions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you got a team
So-
around you
so-
and the
Nah, it
number
was
one
the
artist
people
and
around
people
him.
not
He
telling
swallowed
you
a lot of
not
pills
to
or
stop
something
to do
like that?
It was the
drugs,
people
yeah,
around
like,
him.
Yeah.
You the number
man.
one. You the millionaire.
Oh, get it.
The number one artist, but people not telling you to slow
Did
down
y'all
on
have
your
a
drug
relationship?
use.
No, I didn't have. But my brother
Him and Juice
did.
WRLD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's I think this music industry, it's kind of creating a new way of it.
Yeah.
And I just think you got to sit back and wait. It's not about the music. It's about the business, how it operates the music. Right. So once we see what's going to happen with all the streaming and direct consumer, then I think I would be able to make a better, decision on how I feel about it.
How do you feel about AI?
I love it.
Embracing it.
You can't not embrace
Yeah,
the
you
shit.
can't. Exactly. You cannot embrace it. Exactly. You cannot
Like,
embrace it.
They got
True,
flying
100%.
cars and you still walking. Like,
Dumbass.
they gonna crash with each other. Man, listen, bro. You can't. You know, anything that's new, I embrace this. I don't try to be the one to say, oh, I don't like this and all.
You're gonna get left behind if you do that.
Right.
That's the truth.
We already left behind, bro.
Yeah.
You already behind.
Right.
If you ain't doing it, you already behind. So to say get left behind, you already behind.
You're already in the back.
You gotta
It's
catch
gonna
up.
happen. It's gonna happen regardless.
It's gonna happen regardless.
Who on
It's
your,
already happening.
who on VVSOG playlist? Who you listening to right now on a consistent basis?
Shit, I'm on that Montana 700, man. I'm on that
Okay.
Zillionaire Doe, man. I like that trap music and of course some oldies.
Let's go deeper. Who's your top 5?
Ooh, okay.
Top 5 what?
Rappers
Put him in the hot seat.
All time?
All time, dead or alive.
I like Master P.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense. It's entrepreneurship.
I
Yeah.
like Master P. I like Jeezy.
Okay.
You feel me?
I'm glad you got Jeezy.
I like Nip Hustle. You
That's
feel
3.
me? And I like shit. Who else would I say?
You got 2 more.
Rap.
Ain't gotta be rap. Ain't gotta be rap.
Just music all
It's
time.
music, yeah.
Because I want to hear his oldies. I want to see what oldies you like.
Man, that's kind of hard, bro. Shit.
So Frankie Lyman in there?
Nah. let's just say Ozzy Brothers, just to keep
Okay.
Because they vibes is like you
For
can just-
sure.
Oh, and R. Kelly, bro.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
you gotta say R. Kelly with Isley Brothers though, man. He done wrote a lot of records for them.
I think that's kind of like I can play. I'm just thinking about albums I can play like over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm like the type of person I listen to the same shit over and over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
Your
Me
music,
too.
your music. What I was listening to, the different visuals you had, it gave me a southern vibe. The way you talking is LA for sure, but the music, the how it sound, like bro, you gotta have something from the south. Ain't
Yeah,
no way.
I got a lot of South influence, bro. It's just even my mind. It's not really just
right.
people too, but more it's like just me understanding like what I felt like the bigger goal for us should be. You know what I'm saying? Like if we really go back down, so let's say if we all right now, how we dressing cool, like our images right now, bro, we'll be like the mayors down there, fam.
Yeah, you ain't never
I
lied.
swear,
That's 100%.
Well, let's do it then. What y'all niggas waiting on? Y'all know how I move.
Listen,
Right.
bro.
Hey, let's
Listen,
go.
listen,
Let's
you
go.
look like
You up there
listen,
somewhere
these-
for sure with
keep
them
these
glasses
out.
on.
Where we
They been trying
going?
to get us
Where we
down
going?
Small
south
towns
forever,
right
bro.
now, fam. We could literally be walking down the middle of the street with the whole city behind us, just lacing them, and they want to hear it.
Watch I set it up. Watch.
So watch this though. And this goes back to these artists, what they gotta understand. Man, go get you. I'm gonna give you a free script right now, bro. Go get you a house in the South, man, for about 30 days, 2 months. Cause when I go to the South, I drive all through there. 4 hours, Atlanta.
Just seen y'all in the
11 hours back to North Carolina. 9 hours this. You could hit the whole South in a
Really
20.
though.
Yeah.
It's close.
All that stuff is
Everything.
close.
Drive from here to Vegas, you
Everything.
go this way, you in another state.
Right?
Right.
That's how these artists blow up faster.
That
Because you
makes
got
so much sense.
Because think about it. If I can drive every hour and I'm on a different urban radio station, urban, not radio, urban, because these is all urban cities.
Yeah. Right.
So if I go put a radio budget down south, I'm up.
Yeah.
That was the crazy thing when I was driving through the South. You can drive an hour and a half or 2 hours and be in a whole nother state.
Yeah.
You can drive in LA in 2 hours and still be in LA.
And still be in
Traffic.
Right. Talk about it.
I did that yesterday.
They
nigga.
bottles
Shit.
cost $100 for a section.
Damn.
You
What?
lit.
Was that business or fun when y'all was just out there?
When?
When y'all was in the A?
What I just posted?
Yeah, y'all hanging
No,
out
that
the Rolls
was when we was
Royces.
on tour.
Oh, that was on tour?
Yeah, I was on tour.
Hey man, I'm trying to go on tour with you, dog.
Yeah, right.
Bro, they hanging
Nigga,
out
we
the
all
Rolls
going
Royces,
next time.
Going up.
Yeah, we
In
I
the
mean,
A, bro.
We made
That's
a
what's
movie out there, but
Hell
you know,
yeah.
I want a lot of artists really to understand the demographic of this music, man, and how it works. Instead of over pushing themselves in LA, man, you go take some money to the South, man. You go into one of the small towns, and you go rent you a house for $1,000, maybe for a couple of months. Take your team out there, your videographer, and you get a rental car or drive your car if it's reliable.
We gonna gatekeep this clip. No, I'm just playing.
I'm just saying, but I'm telling you how to go up.
Right.
Nah, 'cause even
You
though
know
he
what I'm
speak
saying?
about it, not too many people
finna
gonna
do
do
it.
it.
And you would hit the DJ, the local DJ that's at the radio station, is at the club that night.
Facts.
he gonna hit you right back. What's up? I'm trying to pull up tonight.
So it's just different. It's just different.
There's
vibe,
there's no brick walls, bro.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Right.
There's no
It's a lot of
extra
access.
nothing.
But see, you giving the game. We don't even know that. What B may know.
I'm
B one
saying,
out there,
I don't even know.
to these artists, if they really would take their music down south because this is a top 40 market. This is not an urban market. That's the first thing we gotta understand.
True, man. That makes a lot of sense.
Gotta
though.
have it.
If your song
Record.
play on the radio right now, it's gonna be under a top 40 radio station.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be under an urban station.
Yeah. Which down south, nothing but urban
Yeah,
stations.
so how you gonna hit the Billboard charts if your shit ain't even in the category that you uploaded it under urban
Wow.
song?
Dang, that makes
Rap.
sense.
It's gonna fall on deaf ears.
It's not gonna be in the category to make your shit chart because it's not categorized playing in the right market, bro.
Yeah. That's why so many artists fell out here,
Bro,
man.
who was just hitting that? True just hit that.
Yeah, he did.
True just hit that.
Yeah, he just
He didn't
Because
go
he go
as
from
in depth as you
Louisiana
did,
to-
but he was like, "Yeah, I'm going
True,
to
the
Louisiana."
producer?
True Car.
True Car, yeah, shout out to
He
True
was
Car.
like, he was like, my next record for it ain't for LA.
I seen some clips
It's for
too
the
of
South.
him on here. He was saying some real stuff. Yeah.
That makes sense.
But that's where a lot of artists don't understand. So all this rat race that's going on out here is because this is the market you come to pop the bottles and have fun.
When
it's
you
not
own
the market
already.
to go
Yeah.
spend 10, 30, 40,000
On a budget, yeah. Right.
Right.
Take that 10,000 to the South, bro. Watch what it's gonna do. You feel me?
Last question, man. You gonna have to double back. You gonna have to come
It's
back.
all
in.
love,
Right?
man.
For
You already
real.
know what it is,
You
man.
can come back right before the show too.
Love, man.
Hey, we
gotta
can pick
talk
your
about
brain
that a
all
little
day.
more, too.
Yeah, you gotta hit on that.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
well,
fam.
the last thing I just want to kind of get at because we can pick your brain all day. But if you lost everything today, how would you rebuild? What skill would rebuild you?
That's a good question.
Financial literacy.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Property, boy.
Shit, I can show you how to get some money. I'm gonna make some.
Yeah.
You know, I understand about corporation building corps. You know what I mean? I understand how to, half of our culture don't know how to read a credit report.
Right.
You feel me? I know how to read the credit report. I understand what to do to make it shake.
Establish
I
an
understand
LLC.
what it takes, to make this money go do this, to do that. I understand that,
Right.
So if I was down, I would talk about financial literacy. That's all I would talk about because everybody want to make money.
Right.
But you have to spend money to make money.
Right.
So if you could spend money to learn how to make more money, you just doubled the money.
Exactly. You
Right?
just doubled the money.
Because if you buy a product, you got to resell that.
Right.
Exactly.
But if you buy some information, that's forever.
Forever.
You heard me? So like I say, I
We
would.
ready.
I would dig straight into that. I wouldn't even. It'd be all financial literacy, bro. And I'll run it up off of that, man.
That's
what I
super
would
dope.
Bro, we
That's
finna
super
set
dope.
up our meeting.
Yeah, it's love,
Yeah.
man. This
set up
is
our
what we do,
meeting.
man.
Yeah, for sure.
I teach financial literacy too. For people that don't know, I teach, businesses, families, whoever want to learn about corporations, LLCs,
Building
how
credit.
to build their credit, just even understanding how to put personal credit with business credit, just the conversation,
Right.
be able to ask questions, look stuff up. It's, net 30s, net 90s, understand what this stuff means. I understand it. I understand how to explain it too. You feel me? So that's kind of like one of my bridges that I did outside of, when I was going hustling every day. I stopped.
Bro was hollering at the internet some months back because he was like, nigga, we could sit up and talk about some bullshit, but we can't talk about credit and money as homies,
fact.
but y'all want to talk about bullshit?
Right.
Yeah.
But when I seen that too, what you already hollering at my peoples, I'm like, oh yeah, finna tap in with my boy.
Yeah, that's a fact because that was the real situation that happened to me that night before because it was a fight that night and I was at the house.
Jay invited me too to come to one of your, when you were speaking to just your homies.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in town.
Yeah, Gerard, that's my boy.
Yeah, he invited me to come.
Can I
through.
talk about our personal, like with
For sure.
So his pops, I know his pops. You feel me? Like, I went to his pops invited me to their house. I sat down with his family. That's why I rock with him. You feel me? Like this our real first time seeing each other face to face.
Right.
Wow.
But we didn't already had different meetings by way of.
Right.
Okay.
So I just sat down with his pops, his family. You feel me? And talked financial literacy. You feel me? So I got real life people that that I'm close to, that I really respect. That I give them this game. And if you want to learn it. But a lot of people don't want to learn it.
Right.
True.
You feel me? Especially when you put a price on it. It's like,
Right.
man,
Right.
you want to charge me to teach me how to make some money?
Yes.
Hey, you know how,
Yeah.
Love is love, man.
hey, you know how I knew that
didn't nobody give a fuck. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, but it's not too many people that care. So I learned how to fix credit maybe about 3 years ago, and I picked 10 people on my Instagram. I was just like, hey, look, whoever want to learn this, I'm giving 10 people an opportunity so I can show you exactly how to do this.
Where was I at?
Bro,
You was on the Instagram.
people start reaching out.
He was there. Don't say he was there.
People start reaching out. You know what I'm saying? I chose 10 people. And out of those 10 people, only one person kept doing what I told them to do.
That's how
And
it
even that last person fell off from what I was telling them to do.
that's why I
Everything
don't-
was free.
He just fixed mine too, though.
Yeah, I just told him. I just told him
got
one
me
or
in
two
like the
things, and he-
650s.
No, that's why
yeah.
I was online heavy with it. I was trying to get people to get on top of it. But like I say, when you tell a person, give me a certain amount of money or do this, they don't understand it. Like, man, I gotta. Like, yeah, I know
It was free, though.
I've learned this. It took me a year to learn this information.
Yeah. My
time.
So I can't charge you nothing. Like, you don't want to see me with nothing.
Exactly.
You don't even counter and be like,
Crazy.
okay, I'll give you this. It's just like, a fee? Like,
But even when you trying to give it away for free, they still don't want it. They rather
people
pay
don't
somebody.
respect
pay
free
somebody else.
shit, bro. I learned that.
they
shit.
don't.
They don't
They
respect
don't.
People
free
don't
shit.
respect free shit. That's why I
They
fall
say,
back
why
on.
you giving away for free? It must not
Right.
be worth
But
that
on
much.
My
top
mama
of that-
was trying to do what you said, and my pops was still like, "Nah, I'm scared."
No, Pops was like, it took him like 6 months. I'm like, man, what's up, Pops? You?
He's scared. He don't. It sounds too good to be true to
Nah,
him.
but it's
See,
real.
this kind of go back to what F was saying, how he was like, why don't people do this? A lot of our people, not in people in general, they're skeptical. They're way too skeptical about it, and they don't understand.
Taking risks.
They don't understand taking risks, and he's like, people are scared to succeed, but
Right.
but they're scared to fail too.
The right way.
No,
The
but
right
scared
way.
to fail,
It's
too.
scared
The
to
right
fail.
way.
The right
Because
way.
if you come to somebody and say, hey, bro, look, man, check it out. My people got this little LLC, bro, and we can go juggle it. They with it.
Right.
Off the top.
On top.
But if
Well,
I
when
be
we
like,
making the play?
look, I can say the same thing in a different way. Hey, I'm going to show y'all the structure of LLC. Structure of LLC.
What you mean?
What you mean?
Right?
Oh no, man, give me.
What you mean structure? Structure? I want the jug, bro. I can't just give you 5,000, man. You just go give me 50,000, bro. Like, I'm gonna show you my yes,
Hey.
but the right way.
They don't want to put.
I don't wanna walk in the
They
bank
don't
with my
want to
ID.
put in the
I don't want
work.
to walk in the bank.
Right.
It's crazy.
And
bro.
it's kind of funny to understand what people value, and it's like, man, you don't value just putting some money into something and then turning it into something that's valuable, or
That's not taught, bro.
or putting it into
That's
yourself.
not taught.
Or
That's not
putting it
taught.
into yourself.
That's a
crazy.
foreign language, though.
Exactly.
That's not taught.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
Science to
we
them.
taught. We still in the old range of like work harder, bro. Like,
Nah, we gotta work smarter.
but
Work
we not
smarter,
on
not
that
harder.
yet. Because if we was on that, we'd be in tech. We'd be in computers, and
Right.
we're not. We
Let
still
the record
physical.
reflect.
No,
Right.
we'd be an AI.
Right.
Like,
Oh, I'm
be
not
into
physical.
that.
I'm not physical. I just got into trading a few months back.
Shout out to
Nigga, and
Remo,
I-
man.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Shout out to
Fuck-
Remo.
fuck
Yeah,
this
when they say
physical
$20 a day, I got $20, man. Turn that into 100,000 on my 20 though.
You feel me? Hey man, I'm
Man,
done with this
Remo was
physical.
we was
using
on a
my
call for like an
hands,
hour,
it's a
bro,
wrap.
for him just
That's dope,
explaining
man.
stuff to me.
Congratulations, Jared.
Bro,
And it was like foreign.
Bro,
Right,
I
it's
made
like science.
I made 14,000 in 3 months off of trading.
That's good.
Learning it within that. I put myself on a 90-day probation,
okay.
and I just got done with the 90 days 2 days ago. I made from zero. I made 14,000. And it's not about the money because the money is fake. It's paper trading.
Bro, let me hold something.
It's not about that. It's about
me
the
see how much it ain't
strategy
about the money.
of how I got from zero to 14,000.
Now that's big though.
Okay.
So how much did
And
you put in? How much did you?
Nothing. It's all free.
What you mean it's free?
It's free because it's paper trading. They give you a test trial.
Oh, okay. So the 14 is paper money.
It's paper money.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's where I lose people. I tell some of the homies and shit like that, but niggas be like, "What was it real? What ain't real money, nigga? It's not
this
about
is
the money.
perfect.
It's about you learn
It's
off of
learn-
that.
Yeah, this is perfecting it though.
Exactly.
Like,
Now you can go
perfected
do it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Because when
Where
it's
you going?
time, he could be like, all right,
Oh,
I'm about
man.
to put this 50 about to turn into 50,000.
Exactly.
Man.
But they missing the
They
lesson.
missing the
Yeah,
whole lesson,
exactly,
Missed
bro.
the
bro.
Missing the
lesson.
lesson. Let them
'cause we
miss it
want-
though.
Our people want instant gratification, bro.
Exactly.
If we don't get that, it's like it's a waste of time. So right now, my thing is like, and I'm telling my team this, like, we got to go past the people. See, people that know you, they too comfortable. So anything you do is gonna be like,
And the prophet got to
oh,
get
you
out of his
just- oh, you
hometown.
just- Oh, you just got a podcast? Oh,
Nah.
okay, yeah. Oh, you,
Right.
The prophet,
Like, nah,
the
we
prophet
got a
got to get
whole-
out of his hometown
It's
to get
going
respect.
up.
Right?
That's
It's
right.
going
That's
up.
right. We got
Right?
cameras and lights. Oh, you got
Yeah, but I ain't seen it physically. We
But
physical
somebody that
creatures.
don't know
man.
you,
Like,
they're gonna congratulate you and be like, "Oh, that's a great accomplishment, bro." Like, yeah, the podcast. You know how many people want to do it?
This is why we got to go to the South. Let's go to Atlanta, y'all. Let's pack up.
I'm trying to tell you, nah, it's just like you can still be here, but you got to take those couple weeks to just go bleed that shit, bro. Just to go promote yourself outside of where the norm is. This
where
is
your
the norm.
comfort zone is.
This
Like,
the norm out here. This is okay. Yeah, you gonna go home. They gonna know you. Your neighbors know you. Your people know you. Just regular.
Right.
But you go somewhere else and you realize like your story is just that much bigger because it's not you telling somebody you know. It's big, bro. That's like me. People that know me know this shit I'm saying already. But to y'all, it's like my people don't want to hear this shit all day.
We do.
I'm just saying that's because it's people outside of my regular. You feel me? Like they already know this shit, so it's gonna be regular to them. But it's really not regular because this information is really valuable.
Right.
Somebody can really
This
use
life
this.
changing.
Yeah, so it's just you got to go past the people you. It's like a layer. It's like this plate. This is all the people you know. You got to go on this table. You got to go on the floor. You got to get past that because these people
Speak on it.
They're blocking you.
yeah.
But
Speak on
not intentionally though.
Right.
They're blocking you because they're
They don't
comfortable about.
Yeah, they don't know.
Because they watched you grow up, all that.
No, listen to this, man. Listen.
Beat that thing
Nah, that's
down.
about my
Most people is really selfish, bro, by default because you're my friend. So I'm blocking you because I want to have access to you. So the moment I don't have access to you, I'm gonna feel some type. Wait a minute, why you ain't call me, bro? Man, I'm piled on. You driving all the way from Vegas to where the pod, bro? You better drive 3 hours to get on the podcast. Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody's not gonna understand that. They will really not want you to do that because they want to sit down and chill, smoke with you, or whatever y'all do. Not to say you smoke, excuse me, but whatever you socialize, do with certain people, they would rather you do that than take the time out to go do something that you feel like is productive.
Exactly. Huh?
You
That's
get what I'm
beneficial
saying?
for you.
Yeah, so they're not. It's just they're trained, and that's why you got to train people how to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't let people just do it. Oh man, yeah, that's my boy. Now hold on, bro. Nah, that's not. We ain't doing that.
And that's a gem right there. You
Nah,
gotta train
what
people how to
happened?
deal
Your
with
name
you,
again?
man. That's real.
Marcus.
Marcus, your pop's the greatest, bro. I'm
all.
here to let you know I'm
You
a
heard
grown
me?
man.
That's all.
Telling you,
You heard me?
He like, I
My
know
boy.
this. Right?
That's my boy over there. You heard? That's my son.
Shout out to
Okay?
Marcus.
That's
man.
my
Shout out
dog.
to my son.
Yes,
You
sir.
already know what it is. You heard? Young M5. Next up.
Yes,
sir. Yeah,
Working,
man.
last but not least, of course, but we got to get out of here. I'm don't
Okay,
wanna cut
yeah,
you
they
off.
in the back with signs. With I see people walking with signs now. I think somebody put a red laser on my forehead. Get out of here, man. Who's this guy? Get out of here. Listen, this one, let me leave y'all.
Don't wrap this. Let's talk about the
May the
show.
2nd, y'all. Listen, May the 2nd, you heard me. We going up. We bringing something special to the high
We
desert.
gonna be there.
You feel me? May the 2nd, we calling, if you are, I don't know when it's dropping, but if you're a promoter, if you any kind of media, any kind of influence, man, hit my DM, VVSOG, or hit Mid to the West Fest. You feel me? I want to incorporate a lot of people with, just being involved with this event, especially in the high desert, because this is for the high desert, We bringing talent, Skillet Baby, from Detroit, Peasy from Detroit. We got Hometown G Perico, RJ, we got Peso, Pookie Effin' Rude, Deuce Biggs, we got K Easy. We got a bunch of hosts, well-known people from the city that's a part of this event. Shout out to Trap LA, you heard me?
Trap LA.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we going up. Shout out to Mel's Place, you feel me? Another one of our sponsors. And we just going to keep adding them as we go along. But shout out to everybody that's a part of this event. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's reaching out, all the artists. And I just want to say, yes, we do have a big stage. We can only fit so many people, you heard me? So anybody who don't make this stage, don't take it personal. Still be a part of the event. You can still host. You can still promote. You can still be a part of it. You feel me? But, we going to figure it out. So don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? We getting back to people as fast as we can. I see certain people that's getting a little irritated with the timely manner on the responses, but it's like, I'm running myself 6 pages right now, so I need y'all to, give me a minute.
Right.
Yeah, so May the 2nd is going up at the Atlanta Stadium from 1 to 11. You heard me, and it's a vibe. You feel
That's
me?
what's up.
Yeah, Brunch of Culture need to get a little spot up in
Man,
there.
y'all
Something.
got
up
listen,
there,
man,
a
it's
little
locked-
booth, yeah, something.
it's locked in, man.
you know, just let me know what y'all want to do. Man, you feel me? So,
Just say
yeah,
less.
man, I appreciate y'all for having me. You heard
Appreciate
me.
you.
And, you know, VVSOG, Big Grind to Rich, 6 man of the city. Get with me. You heard me? Love is love.
Yeah.
Shout out to VVSOG pulling up to the table, man. Grind to you, rich, man. Everybody take that and run with it, man. Grind to you, rich. Take care of yourselves, man. Most importantly, take care of the people around you, man. This dude did not have to pull up today. He got a lot going on, but he pulled up to the table, gave us a lot of information, and we just appreciate you, man,
Yeah,
for
love
just
is
giving
love,
us
man.
your
It's
time.
love, you heard me?
Man, shout out to everybody that's watching this episode. You guys can find us at brunchofculture.com. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure you guys go on our Instagram. And I am F from IE. I got Terry Green.
What's the deal?
My brother Commerce put up to the table.
Yes, sir. Whoop. You already know. Thanks for having me, bro, man.
Yes,
I appreciate
sir.
the
Yes,
love,
sir.
man.
Back too, bro.
Yeah, you
Yes,
already know
sir.
we
Yes,
got
sir.
to, man. It was a hell of a time, man. Brunch was amazing, man. We ate good food, man. Had good conversations, man. This was beautiful, man. I loved it.
Yes. Remo Red
Hey man, you already know what's going on.
and the cool B Lamont.
Oh yes. I'm just glad to be back, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, VVSOG, man,
You
thank
already
you
know
again,
it is.
brother.
Love is love, man.
Yes, sir.
Love
Brunch
is
of
love.
Culture, man. We out.
You heard me?